Q loves himself a coon tune. I tell you what.
I was gonna say, this pod is now owned by Tyler Perry.
Or by Tyler Perry Medea Holdings.
He said, "Yoink! I'm taking all of that."
Are you part of the black population that doesn't like Tyler Perry?
Me?
Yeah.
Are we rolling, Mike? Oh, we are rolling. What's going on? Am I part of the?
I feel like there's a significant part of our generation of black people that don't like Tyler Perry.
Because you know what? It's one of those things where it's like he's doing a lot of good on the surface, but you're kind of reinforcing a lot of bad tropes. But it's almost like fuck it, because
it's for us.
It's for us, and he's funding it. It's funded and paid for by us. It's our own. He's literally doing what we've been talking about for years and what we wanted, which is like do your own shit, and that's what he's doing. Yeah. So it's like for a long time I did hate Tyler Perry on some. He's kind of being a coon. He's reinforcing the black stereotypes, but it's like now I guess older when I see that. I don't know, my older capitalistic side, which is as small as that part of me is.
Come on, brother, bring it out.
He's doing it for us. He's paying for it by us. It's all us. It's not going through anybody else. He's not doing it for the approval of like an Oscars, or he's literally doing what we've been talking about. So it's like I can't hate it anymore. Like as much as I before I used to be on some shit where I don't like it. Now it's like I see it for what it is. It's him. He's doing what he's doing. He's walking the walk and not talking the talk. He got his own studio. He's employing a lot of black actors, young, old, and new, on the rise. People that we've forgotten about, people that you've never heard of, people on the come up. He's putting out a lot of content. Now you can judge whether the content is good or not. That's a different subject altogether. In which I'm starting to realize that yes, that is a different subject altogether. Because the thing was where it was like, how does this portray us to white people? Well, now honestly, where it's like, gives a fuck. Yeah. We're doing our thing.
Yeah, it's different from like you can see different from his plays versus like his TV shows, right? Like the plays are a lot more like the typical black tropes versus the TV shows a lot more.
Yeah,
you know.
You think the plays are more tropes or the
plays are the stereotypes?
The plays are singing every, you know, it's
the
I know, but it's like it's always got to have a gospel section. It's like a scripted BET Awards. Those plays, it's not bad.
No, but it's all the stereotypes come out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Versus the shows are a little more. I don't know.
You kind of got it, even
palatable,
palatable. Not even for a mainstream thing. It's just that those type of narratives, those type of formats, don't allow you to go through all that type of shit because one is you got a 90-minute, 2-hour play versus 20 minutes of a show. You don't got time to be singing and shit. Yeah. All that. Like you don't have time for that. You don't. In a movie, can you get that off? I guess, but it's like nobody wants to do that.
Who's watching musicals?
Yeah, not a lot of people.
Not niggas.
That's true.
Not a lot of niggas. I'm sorry.
Not a lot of niggas. Niggas with septum piercings, maybe.
Not enough niggas. How about that?
Them niggas.
Without them niggas, he wouldn't have anything.
Wait.
Excuse you?
Our grandmamas didn't have septum piercing.
I'm about to say,
and that's why
Wham don't got no septum piercing.
No, what I'm saying is, without the niggas going to see musicals, Tyler Perry wouldn't have.
No, we're talking about musicals like film musicals.
Yeah, they still
different.
do them shits.
Cats was trash.
What?
Well,
anybody watch
what last film musical did you watch?
They literally have a whole. The movie just dropped. Like last week.
In the Heights?
That was one of them, but that's not the one I'm talking about. But that's another film musical.
I'm talking about a black film musical.
Well, that was
the black.
Nope.
What was the last black film musical? Carmen.
Oh, Carmen.
No, Dear White People.
That's not a.
Dear
film.
White People was not a musical.
The last season
was, but I haven't watched it because
I didn't watch it.
No,
I'm not watching that. That's stupid. it wasn't a musical to start out. Why would it be one now?
The show is
It's
bad.
dumb, stupid.
Because
The
they're
movie
giving
was
up.
alright, but the show is fucking horrible.
I'm not watching it.
After this first season,
I'm not watching the musical.
You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I tuned out of that show as soon as I saw the main character was a black woman
And she got a white
speaking
girl.
all that shit, and you're fucking a white man.
Yeah,
Checked
we
out
should have
immediately.
known that was gonna happen though.
Checked out immediately.
Yeah, we should have saw that.
I was
coming.
like, click, get the fuck. I don't. You can't. You're not
It ha-
valid.
I mean,
You're
it
not
happens
valid.
every time.
You're not valid.
Every time.
You're not valid. You can't be super blood. Then your girl's a crip.
Ain't fucking
No,
crip.
sorry. No.
I'm the biggest blood around here. But I
And
got
then
such
you
a weakness for the Crips.
You fucking a great
But I just
girl
love
at night.
these
Like
Crips.
your girlfriend is rolling 60. You
Yeah,
talking
just-
about Damu.
It just
No,
don't.
no,
It just
no.
don't make sense.
Can't roll with you, pal.
It just doesn't make
No.
sense.
I'm the roughest, toughest cowboy in the West. Then you fucking with Chief Running Horn at night.
Piping
No,
Indians.
nigga, you piping natives. No, 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 John Smith. This is Pocahontas. It's not how it works, nigga.
Pocahontas.
You better fuck Coco him.
Coco.
Coco.
You started asking about Tyler Perry.
But nah, the people that built up Tyler Perry is our grannies and aunties.
Yeah.
No, the
Nah,
plays
he-
are
nah,
great
he,
stuff.
He was
man.
doing his thing, man. It was
It's
just
like 4 or 5 movies.
yeah.
4 or 5?
That's a lot.
Well, can you go through them? Because I know I definitely could say the first two certified fire.
Yeah.
Easy.
What was the one with
The first one was Diary of a Mad Black Woman with Kimberly Elise. Great stuff. And then the family reunion one. Great stuff.
I was about to say those couldn't have been the first two.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman was first.
I mean, that's
And then we had
wait.
Then
First was Diary.
family
of-
reunion.
No, I can do Battle by myself.
We're talking about the movies?
Yeah.
I can do Battle by Myself came years later.
Like, why did I get married?
That was
Why did I get married?
second.
The first and second one, I love
Why
them.
did I get married?
I mean, I don't know.
Damn.
I understand, like,
I can do Battle by Myself. That's the one with Taraji P. Henson.
what was
right?
the first bad one he put out? Medea Goes to Jail.
No.
Medea goes to jail. What was the subplot of Medea goes to jail? What was the other plot though?
I don't know. There's one when she dies too, and there's a Halloween one.
The Halloween. That's all that shit was over.
Yeah,
That's when it
I'm
went
a-
too
you
far.
didn't like. I was surprised you didn't.
Me-
You like dumb shit though. So I was
No.
like, I bet you love it.
No,
Meet
but
the
like-
Browns was good.
I like
Yeah.
Tyler Perry movies.
Okay.
So like once you get to the comedic like
Yeah.
satire of Boo, no, I don't watch
Okay.
this. Daddy's Little Girls.
Woo!
Ooh.
Banger.
Yeah.
That was what Idris
Banger,
was in there, right?
Hold up. Can we go through all the Tyler Perry movies? Just
Well, we're supposed to
one
be
by one?
we're supposed to be finding them in order.
I was gonna say Q got it this time because
You got it?
my Chrome's not working.
Got it,
You ever watch The Family That Prays?
I know, but let's go through them in order.
I'm
though.
gonna try to find
In
that.
order of like, we can't do like Tyler Perry filmography.
Yeah.
Nah,
I got you.
because yeah,
We're gonna go to IMDb.
that's a good idea.
Me.
I
Kenny,
hope
what's
you
wrong with the
got it.
Wi-Fi in this house?
So like I switched their LTE.
Yeah, I got 5G.
Oh, I got you. I beat them all.
I'm here,
Hey,
but
Chrome is
it's
not allowing me
in
to get to
order.
Wikipedia,
Oh,
but
it's
I
not
see
in order.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman,
Banger,
Medea's Family Reunion,
banger,
Daddy's Little Girls,
banger,
Why Did I Get Married,
banger,
Meet the Browns,
banger. That's
Family
fine.
That Prays.
Banger.
We're past it then. Medea Goes to Jail.
Uh,
I Can Do Bad All by Myself.
The play was better.
Yeah, the play. Medea Goes to Jail. The play was way
now,
better. Yeah.
Now, Battle by Myself, that's one Taraji, right? Where she like takes in her brother's kids and she's like the singer at the bar.
Yes.
Now, what's going on in Medea Goes to Jail? What's the other plot? Because the plot is not just centered around her going to jail. What is the other plot there? What's the B plot of that?
Let's look it up.
We said which one?
Medea Goes to Jail.
Medea Goes to Jail. Because obviously you have her going to jail, which is obvious.
Medea's Big Happy Family. Byron.
The play and the film deal with Medea going to prison for uncontrollable management problems. Her best friend is an incarcerated prostitute that the district attorney knows.
Oh yes, the girl's a prostitute and she used to mess with the lawyer.
The
like they
lawyer.
used to be cool back in the day.
And then the wife gets all mad because
gets
he's
on.
spending
Yeah,
time.
that was kind of butt. That one's not good.
I didn't realize he was the producer of Precious.
Yeah.
Should've- I've never seen Precious still from beginning to end.
That's
we talk about it all the time.
Listen,
I've never even.
that's
turned
a
it on.
very, very rough movie to watch.
Yeah.
As far as like, it's not a bad movie, but it's so heavy. From the begin, like it starts in the beginning with her getting us by her dad,
Yeah.
Mm.
and then you got it's
All right, let's not get too dark. Which better?
that movie.
Why Did I Get Married or Why Did I Get Married Too?
Why did I get married? Ooh. I don't know. The second one was a banger too.
I might go with the second one. Because the second one's when he made her drive to vacation by herself, right?
No, that's the first one.
Is it the first one?
The second one is when
Oh, when he got with the car?
no.
Okay, then all right, the first one.
Yeah, when he got hit by the car randomly.
Yeah.
And then the rock was at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Why?
Obviously the first one.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Okay,
always
yeah, the
remember
first
that because I remember watching that with my grandmother.
Mm.
Rest in peace, my mom. She always just had a big crush on the rock. And then I just remember watching that with her. And then all I hear her go, "Fine ass rock." And I'm like, Mama, settle down.
Please.
Every time she's seen that nigga, she's
Be
like,
careful.
it's just
You
fine
almost
ass
spit
rock.
down.
I'm like, okay, Mama, settle down. I'm here.
He's only half black. Relax.
Settle down. Not even all the way black.
Medea, a family funeral. What the fuck is even that one? I don't even-
After that,
Yeah, this is 2019.
After
After
is
that,
when
it
you
goes
see- when
downhill.
You really
Yeah.
see a bad drop.
Yeah,
And I don't know if
Boo,
that one good movie is good.
Medea's Tough Love. I ain't even heard of that shit.
Was that? I don't know.
Medea's
That's with
Christmas.
Bow Wow. You remember that shit?
I don't remember none of that
Yeah,
shit.
that was good.
All right, that was a good one. Bye.
That was a good. That was a
fun.
good one.
Yeah.
So like when you like it's so yeah. Once you but his TV shows aren't good except for Meet the Browns. No, except for
House of Pain.
House of Pain. And it took me a while to get onto that one too. It took me a while to actually see, oh, this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That was great with a crackhead.
back to that original question that took 12 minutes to answer. Tyler Perry's all right.
Yeah, he is good, whether you like him or not.
Yeah. He's good for what you do around what he's been like. It's bigger than him.
Yeah, it is.
And it is what it is. Hello everybody. What's going on? It's the Not That Serious podcast, aka the greatest podcast in the What do you want to say?
Am I allowed to say it?
World. In the world. Yes, indeed. You already know what the fuck is going on.
Never using that mic.
Hell no. Let's put this up my pooter.
Come on, bro.
The best podcast in the world going on. You already know what it is. It's your boy Big Mike in the building.
It's LZ.
It's your boy Cute.
That's right. The motherfucking Polynesian pineapple pimp and Prince of Pine.
He changes it every week.
Prince of Pine.
say, Dr. Waff's in the building. That's
Yes.
Lamont.
Yes, Lamont, aka Dr. Waff.
You gotta go down to all the AKAs.
AKA Craig David Leslie Smollett Hill the third Woods Jr.
Woods.
Woods.
I do plan to golf tomorrow. so
Hi, it's me.
Then you dress up as Tiger Woods for Halloween one time?
I did that multiple times.
Okay.
It's so easy. It's just so easy.
I did it.
Throw the pillows and just
Just on the red.
I didn't
the
have a
red polo.
beard.
Fucking low hanging fruit.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, it's me, Tiger.
Hey, it's me, Tiger.
Please delete those messages.
Listen.
I really need you.
Yeah, I know you like it because I'm
Wilding in
Blake.
those messages.
I know you
See
like
those
it because
texts?
I'm Blasian.
Did you see those text messages?
He's nasty.
He's a nasty
Yes, he
man.
he said something so
we
weird.
talked about it on here,
We
right?
talked about it because he was like, because I'm
Because I'm
Blasian.
Blasian.
Like
Fucking laser.
typical Bleach.
Yeah.
That's
Basically.
commodity, bro.
We got landlord, slumlord. Y'all gonna have to stop telling them to shut the fuck up. Keenan in the building.
Don't stop.
Who?
Because Mike was like,
We got Keenan, Gil Durant, Odin in the building.
God.
We got Keenan. My. You sure look good tonight. Dixon in the building. And we got MJ, aka not Michael Jordan, aka May I See Them Toes. Peel back them socks so I can see where your feet be. Old Man River. MJ in the building. Camera works have been immaculate.
You watching the Dodgers?
Yeah, that nigga's no way.
What's the score? Y'all? Okay. What inning?
The sleepy inning.
Which one?
with all of them.
Baseball.
Pick an inning. It's
So
six.
bottom of the fifth. Got you. It's a home. Y'all home or away? Okay.
Okay, only 6 more hours to go.
I mean, what time is it?
11:20.
That game's not really moving too fast. Yeah,
It's
you
the
gonna.
playoffs.
They're gonna be watching that one until about 1 a.m.
So you already know what's going on. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
How's everybody's week been?
Pretty good. I can't complain. Regular shit.
Yeah,
Might-
pretty much.
I say might be starting a new job soon. We gonna
Okay, all right.
What's
okay.
that?
where Corey used to work at and where Army's at.
Oh, they let you. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy. Now I feel real disrespected. So I'm the only nigga to apply to not get this fucking job.
Well,
Mm.
the crazy thing about it was
It
I didn't. I applied mad long ago, and you had to do like a Zoom interview type thing or a recorded interview.
I
So
remember that shit.
you just answer the questions and then they just send it in. I did that, no lie. That might have been like a year ago. I don't even know if they ended up finding it. They were just like, "Yo, just come in," because I guess like I don't know if Army told them like that I do sales or whatever. So I go in there. First of all, I thought the interview was at 12. It was actually, I thought it was at 12:30. It was really at 12. So I pulled up at 12:30, 30 minutes late. Forgot my resume as well. I was like, damn, I'm not going to get this job. So let me just go in here for the vibes. And the interview ended up going really well. I met like all the managers. And
So
then,
them nice ass couches.
listen, man. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, he's very short. But yeah, like no lie, this nigga might be like 4'10". Yeah, he's very small. But yeah, met all three of the managers. They were mad cool. So just kind of waiting to hear back. But it's gonna be like more like a part-time thing. So I want to focus more on DJing, kind of see how that is able to help me
Good.
out. Cause I mean I've been DJing a lot, like every Thursday, Friday, Saturday has been pretty much booked up. So I'm trying to work on my Sundays too. Trying to get double booked on like Fridays and Saturdays. So that's the plan.
Sounds like
I'm
a
gonna
great
need
plan.
I'm gonna need a manager soon. So
What about
thinking
Gary?
Open up a sixth business. I got you.
you said what?
So I've been thinking about us starting a sixth business.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
He will be your agent and your manager.
Exactly, and security.
Yo, I want to be a DJ security. Just stand there in front of the booth.
It's hilarious. Oh, I do have a story about it.
yeah, I need to hear.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, what's
I'll
that?
tell you all the full story. If I say we'll get to it.
Jesus, man. I don't really, shit. Shit, this ain't shit.
That was He said, I'm trying to see what the hell is that.
I ain't never had that.
I'm the same shit today. You know what I'm saying? The world keeps spinning.
Same shit different?
I was at work for 4 days straight, so
No.
it is what it is.
Man.
Mm.
Aw.
Hey man, those are 4 like 12-hour, 13-hour days.
Sheesh. Oh,
Long
yeah, you
days.
do work long shifts.
You know what, Keenan? Shut the fuck up. All right.
Yeah, you can't go to work.
I was
drunk.
working hard.
Dealing
can't
with,
be asleep
he's
at
dealing with anti-vaxxers all day. Fucking tired.
I guess I had to get the shot.
What side effects did you have?
Yo, you ever be at work, right, and you're dealing with people, and like, it's this thing where they try to like test you to see if you're an anti-vaxxer or not.
I'll show my
Where,
ass.
where they always start this conversation of like, "Boy, I'm tired of wearing these masks, aren't you?" And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that
I'm about to show my
every time I'm like, nah.
No,
I was like, oh, this is my favorite. I'd be like, well, if everybody did what they're supposed to do, we wouldn't be wearing these masks. And that conversation dies
Dead.
every fucking time. They try to bait you with the
They do.
can't fucking breathe in these things.
Oh, trust me.
I can't breathe the COVID either.
Trust me, nigga. Being in the gym, trust you,
Bruh, I can only
Listen.
imagine.
Yeah, I deal with that. But I'm like, I gotta wear this for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
You gotta wear it for like 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Please relax.
Hey, like nigga, we all went to high school with. You went to school to wear a mask.
Obviously, I
That
did.
nigga is retarded. Niggas is stupid. If somebody texts you 20 minute
That
time,
was very natural. You just screamed that.
we're trying to ascend here. We gotta cut this.
This is your fault for
I
bringing,
know,
that nigga up. I'm talking to LZ.
Yeah, because I couldn't help it. That dumb ass
That
nigga.
nigga dumb.
That nigga is so remedial.
That nigga dumb.
That nigga said, I didn't go to school to wear a mask. What the fuck do that mean? What are you talking about?
What the
Neither did I.
heck? What the fuck does that mean? bro?
Nobody did. Because that's not a major.
Mask wearing.
I majored
Intro-
in mask wearing.
Intro to mask wearing.
Intro to mask.
Advanced mask wearing.
Mask wearing 400.
I probably went past that.
You niggas said you went to
Sticking a mask.
you went to school to wear a mask.
Imagine the 400 level professor for mask wearing. Hi,
You gotta run him. You gotta
my
run a
name
mile
is
wearing a
Doctor.
mask.
My Doctor Maskonovich. You can call me Tim.
Maskonovich.
We are in 400 level mask wearing. The theory of mask and why air breathes as it should. Now, I want you all to buy my book because I wrote it myself. It is necessary for the coursework. And listen, if you're not going to come in, just email me and I will give you 100 for the day.
Yeah, that's the biggest scam.
Those people the worst.
Of professors, bro.
Oh, when they
Right,
write their own book
writing
and
their
sell
own
it?
books.
When they make
Yeah.
that
Bruh,
book
bruh,
that they
that shit is
said,
actually-
That's
very
how I
sick.
passed my 400 marketing class because I bought that book and I held it around like it was the Bible.
I don't, nigga, there's no way you should be profiting off of this like
Nah.
that.
Do you know? You don't remember how in college how it was like the intro level courses were like the professors they were so hard and rigid,
Yeah, there's fucking.
but the advanced niggas they were just
nigga, they would
if
show
you're
up to
gonna
class.
come in. If you don't, you
Don't
don't.
take attendance. Like,
Don't take it. Yeah, like listen, I'm just gonna give out hundreds for the day. Today we're gonna watch a movie on masks. It's called The Mask. Starring one Jim Carrey. I actually know Jim Carrey. We went to school back in Boston. He's from Boston. Don't worry about it.
Oh my
What
god.
about the practical? The practical for the mask. Intro to mask.
intro to
You
mask?
come in, you fail because your mask is under your nose.
Wait, please, I need this.
Now, what we have here is what we like to call in the business a nose breather, where the mask is under the nose. They are often under the perception that they're better than the quote unquote mouth breathers because the mask is over the mouth, but air ventilates through the nose, so there, ergo, contradiction. Ergo.
Oh man.
Oh my god, them classes, professors be on some shit. Yo. I remember I had one philosophy class where I fucking at the end of the class, you basically bargained for your grade. Like she literally said, "All right, at the end of the class, you take your final, hand in your final, and then you tell me what grade you think you should get for the class."
That's a scam.
And that's the grade. You talk about it.
That's
Why
just-
do you think you should get this grade? And I thought, I tried the
That's
Galaxy. What's that?
I ain't gonna that. Oh, you did.
That shit right on your finger. God
Amen.
damn.
Real nigga.
Ugh.
Look it off.
I tried I tried the Galaxy brain and shit. I was like, oh, I'm gonna say I want a B, so she feels like I'm not trying too hard, and she'll give me an A. No, that bitch gave me a B. She's like, you get what you asked for.
I think I
nigga.
deserve an A.
I'm thinking the same thing. B.
I agree.
I had one teacher who clearly had dementia.
That's not funny, but it is.
Well,
nigga, I gave you that paper last week.
well, here's the thing. So she did end up. She eventually passed away. She was old. She was old then.
Oh, I thought it was a.
No, This was
Hold
a
on,
myth.
was your second son a different into that?
No, she died.
She eventually got over dementia. No,
Yeah.
she eventually fucking
Yeah,
died.
dementia got the best of her. So
Damn.
she, but this was a minute ago. So this is like my freshman year of college. So what, 2011, 12?
Yeah.
So 10 years ago, you know. But
Jesus
we used to come
Christ,
in, and she was a history teacher too. It was a black woman. So we used to come into class, and she would literally teach the same thing over and over again. So I'm just sitting in there like, and like we would be sitting next to each other like, didn't we just talk about this last night? Everybody just be like, yo, fuck it, bro. Like, she visibly had dementia. You know how she was old? She had the blue haze around her eyes. Like, you know when people
Morgan
started
Freeman.
Like a White
Yeah.
Walker?
Nigga said like a White Walker. He called her Morgan Freeman. Yeah, that blue haze. You know when they, you know.
That bitch had Super Saiyan eyes.
Yeah, well, is that just a black people thing? I don't really be seeing white people with it. But
Nah,
it is.
you got them eyes that were.
What is that called?
And to meet me
it's
in the
not
crossroads.
cataracts. What's that called?
Fucking
Let's find out.
Is it glaucoma? No, it's not
It's called
glaucoma.
dead eye.
It's probably cataract. This nigga-
What? Huh? I don't know. I don't
Called
think so.
milk face.
Come on,
Shut
bro.
the fuck up. This nigga said like a White Walker, like she was Walking Dead. Just teaching-
Corneal arcus.
What's it called?
Interesting.
It's called what?
Corneal arcus.
Corneal arcus.
Corneal arcus.
Yeah, it's like a blue, like hey, like a blue tint around the eyes. So she had that.
Blue
So I knew-
eyes,
yeah,
white
Arcus
dragon.
She was
Mike, bro.
fucking old. But yeah, she had that, and she would literally come in and teach. Like we would just go over the same thing at all times. Like clearly had dementia. I don't know how she even kept getting hired. I don't know if they just felt bad, but
She had tenure. She was
Probably-
bulletproof.
probably
yeah,
must have.
yeah. She was,
Teflon.
and she had like an assistant too. So like, I almost felt like I was in like a slow class, like in college.
You was.
But
Slow class.
yeah, a
You have
slow
tennis
class,
balls on your chair?
bro. It was wild. It made
I,
no
was
sense.
like, I had lunch in that same class.
lunch in the same class, bro. Nah, man, it was crazy. But she had an assistant, and he would do a lot of the teaching. Like if she started like kind of like veer off, he would just kind of like take over. But that's why I was always like, how is she able to keep like teaching? I
10
guess
years of motherfucking.
yeah,
man.
but she was there for years, like years.
That's great. I think my problem when I got professors like later on in my college career, like after my second junior year, is I just got a lot of aggressively Asian professors that really could not speak English.
Really,
I had at least 3 or 4 classes where, and they're like high level business and marketing courses, where it's like I gotta pay attention to the professor. Like it's those where it's like the notes aren't always readily available online, but they are. If they are, you really kind of gotta teach yourself because you're just listening to this person just babble and they can't say anything. And I'm not gonna do an accent because that's very racist, and I'm not gonna do it.
what kind of accent?
Broken English. Asian
It's
accent.
really bad broken English, and it's an Asian person, and it's like it's like the people in the it's like the people in the Chinese restaurant sound like British people compared to these people. It's so bad.
I dropped the class because of that, bro.
It's so
Because
bad,
you couldn't understand it?
Because
I mean-
she
and
was,
it is like
I
You
think
have
she was
to.
she was Korean. I want to say Korean, and she was teaching, and everything was like it was a sociology class, so a lot of reading. And she's trying to go over the shit in the best she could. I was like, yeah, I can't do it.
Like
Yeah,
she-
if you can't understand her, then you can't.
it's like
succeed
you
in the
can't
class.
do anything about. It's so rough because it's like
And another one.
like what are you supposed to say to her? You know, like
yeah, like what do you do? Like slow down. You can't even say
Yeah,
slow
you
down.
can't say
'cause
slow down.
that doesn't help.
It's still fucked up. Slow down. It's
Yeah.
just
I'm like, what word are you trying to say?
what are you saying? Like so. Now, yeah, I don't know, man.
It's rough.
I don't know. What was your you got a story about
Oh yeah, so I was DJing. I should have recorded this shit, but I don't know. I don't know why I did. Well, I know why I didn't. I didn't want to like fuck up while I was DJing. But so at Vera over on Saturday, you know, I was DJing and niggas started fighting, right? You know, I was saying like,
were you upstairs in the lounge?
yeah. So I'm in the Sky Lounge. So I'm in the
Fuck
club.
fighting
And mind you, got to pay bottle service to get in there. So you paying mad bread to fight. It's pretty fucking stupid and counterproductive on your end. So it started out, it was like a 2-on-2 type thing. So 2 niggas were fighting against 2 other niggas, and security came in. They broke the shit up. But one dude, I guess he was just more drunk. Excuse me. I guess he was just more drunk than everybody else. So he just didn't stop. So he's like fighting security. The fight in total, it probably lasted about 8 minutes. Now, 8 minutes of scuffling is a long time, right? So at one point, this dude, he puts his hands on one of the managers, and that's when like all hell broke loose. So as soon as he tackled one of the managers onto a couch, and after he did that, all the other security guards, like my one man who was in the DJ booth with me, because I got a security guard in there now. So because the bitch broke my table last time, so this nigga runs down.
I thought you were going to tell that story.
Oh no, I didn't.
This is another incident.
This is a different incident. Yeah,
Jesus.
This just happened this Saturday. So every time I'm there, something happens, right? So they're just beating, bro. I'm not even exaggerating. There's about 16 security guards beating up one nigga. just beating the fuck out of him. But the best part is, like, it was so under control at the same time because there's so many of them and only one nigga who's actually causing problems.
Fight back, nigga.
Yeah, everybody.
Fight back.
No women started screaming randomly. Like, everybody's just standing there watching, like, wow, he's actually getting worked right now. Like, people had their phones out.
He deserved
recording
this
the shit. Yeah, he did. I mean, he just wouldn't stop fighting. It's like, nigga, give up. He just kept getting up. And at one point, like, when they're beating him up and he's like on top of the manager, somebody just pushes this nigga in a sleeper hold. And like the sleeper hold was so tight that when the nigga was just nigga, but he was laying on like they put him in the sleeper hold so tight, like they brought him all the way down to the floor, that he was on top of the nigga that was putting him to sleep, and he's just laying there, right? And I guess they figured he was gonna stop after that. No, the nigga gets back up, he starts fighting again, and they're fucking beating his ass more. Like, it was just bad, bro. I've never seen anybody get their ass beat like that. And then they actually took him out into this little hallway. Like, he was getting beat up next to an exit. They took him in that hallway, boy.
Stomp that nigga out.
Stomp that nigga out.
Stomp
Nigga. Yeah, it was over after that. And then apparently more people started fighting a little bit outside. But during that time, like, I wasn't even playing anything crazy, so I already made sure there's just a plane. Man, we need an airport.
You afraid of planes?
That shit sounded like it landed at the courts.
Nah, that wasn't that bad.
It really wasn't that bad.
Yeah. You live here. Have you heard a plane that close to you? Recently?
Yes, that happens all the time.
Helicopter maybe, but
Plane?
Yes.
Philly.
No, just y'all so used to it. Y'all not never recording podcasts when you hear a plane go by. That's why.
That shit, like that shit would land at the courts, bro.
You know how loud that would be? You know how pissed Corey would be talking about the land at the courts?
Yeah.
That would be rattling the house.
Yeah.
It was loud as fuck.
That wasn't that loud. Y'all heard that?
No.
Even if you did, it wasn't that loud.
if they pick it up, the shit's loud.
That shit, yo, listen, that shit was loud.
Crickets be sounding mad loud sometimes.
And they be right next to you.
Yeah,
that wasn't that.
Moving forward.
All right.
I digress.
Anyway, nigga got beat up, but I wasn't playing anything crazy. I made sure that I played like Finito and fucking Dreams and Nightmares a little bit beforehand, just because I didn't want shit to get too rowdy towards the end. So like when you're DJing, you really do have to crowd control shit, because obviously as the night goes on, the more drunk people get, especially in this area. Like Camden's there, Philly's there, so who knows who's really in the building. Like, niggas be looking crazy in there sometimes. So, you know, towards that time, like, it was closer to 1 o'clock and it ends at 2. So like I try to like kind of like mellow it out for like the last, like, they kick niggas out by like 1:45. So like the last 45 minutes, like, I'm coasting. So the nigga was essentially getting his ass beat to like heard it all before, and R&B shit, like,
yo,
getting worked to Chubb Rock.
Your ass beat to heard it all before.
Yeah, it wasn't no hard shit. It wasn't no hard shit. Yeah, it wasn't no hard shit, because I wanted to kind of like try to distract people from the fact that a fight was happening. So make niggas dance. So I just made people dance. You know, just kept the party going. Yeah, but I'm sitting there the whole time like looking down, like, oh my
it's
god,
the Cupid.
Yeah,
Shuffle.
It was bad.
Down, do your dance, do your dance.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't fighting. Like, that just made me like think about how I am too old to be fighting. Like, I've never had to fight. I'm definitely not doing it now.
Yo, fights in clubs are really a marvel to see,
because so much is happening. It's like,
everything.
First of all, it's mad loud. So like, that wasn't my first time seeing a fight in a club. It's just mad loud in there, and it's just chaotic. And there's people. Half the people are just so drunk they don't know what's going on. There's motherfuckers still dancing. There was one bitch. She had nothing to do with the shit. She just runs over and starts hitting security guards too. She threw a drink in somebody's face. Like, bitch, this has nothing to do with you.
Picture as a slam.
Yeah, it's for real. They really should have. But I don't know. There's
That
people who
bitch.
just see a fight and they're like, I gotta fight too. So
It's
I'm not
I
fighting.
remember when I was at this club. I know.
Say Wobble
Nah,
or the
nah.
Classico.
Yes, you know the Classicos.
Yeah.
So basically, for those you don't know, the Classicos is this club up in North Jersey. Well, basically, the club is on the second floor of a building, which kind of like it's not like the club has a first floor and then there's a second floor. Like, no, you go in, you have to go straight up steps to where the club is.
Yeah.
The club is. And if you guys don't know, that kind of poses a problem where you got a bunch of people on the dance floor and you're on the second floor of a building. It can get like the floor can get a little compromised.
I remember saying. Forget about it.
So I was in the Classicos, they were playing Dreams of Nightmare because everybody on the dance floor, they start playing that music, that song. Everybody's in the middle, like they start jumping around. I swear to God, I could literally feel the floor like warping under my feet, and I was like, bro, I don't like this. I don't like this. And as soon as in my head, I'm saying, I don't like how this floor is feeling.
Yeah.
I say, what the fuck's up, nigga? And I hear this nigga like getting chased. And this club is not big.
Yeah.
It's like about as big as this, like probably about two of this sunroom, right?
Is that small in there?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that small.
About 2 or 3. It's not that.
Not big though.
Not big though. So I see this nigga getting chased across the dance floor. And he's running, but he's
like
running.
like the little racist kid that was running throughout the school.
Yeah.
Help!
Feet just slapping on the ground. No form.
Help!
But like he's getting chased, but like he's running into the corner, like he's running into a trap. And I don't think he realized until he realized that he got tackled. That's when he realized he got ran into a trap. And the funny thing about it is he wasn't alone. He was with a group of niggas. But you could see his niggas leaving him hanging out, like left him standing.
He was like, "Hey, help!
Hey,
oh,
like
minimal effort.
Scar, help!" And then them niggas long live the king his ass, and he just left him standing. And then that's not where it ended. When they let the club out, they chased this nigga again through the parking lot.
What did he do to make them niggas that mad?
This nigga was parkouring over cars.
Parkour.
That nigga was Prince of
Persia slide.
Prince of Persia style.
Assassin's Creed.
Ezio Auditore. Over these cars to get away from these niggas.
Oh
this
my
nigga
God.
was in saggy True Religions and Timbs. And he looked like a Brian Trapeze artist. I was like, yo, fear will make you move, nigga.
Oh man.
But yeah,
world champion tag play.
Hell yeah, nigga. That nigga. Exactly.
Damn. When's the last time y'all seen a nigga get beat up?
The question is just funny.
I mean, niggas be getting their ass kicked. Niggas be getting worked.
Niggas be getting worse. Worse.
It's been a long.
I'm happy it hasn't been me.
I've
I've never had to do it.
Because you know what we do?
I'm just so happy. I
Because
mind
we don't run our fucking mouth.
I mind my business. I don't be
Niggas
mouthing
be
off.
running their
We
mouth.
also be in a big ass group when we're out. So like,
But even so,
Yeah,
but
they
none
don't
of us
bother
do that.
nobody.
We don't. Yeah, we dead ass don't bother nobody. And if anybody starts bothering us, we're probably gonna be like, "Ew, nigga, get the fuck."
You're like, bro, what are you doing?
Ew, nigga, stop.
fuck away from my easy,
Yeah, get the
bitch.
fuck. Did you see my outfit, bitch? Fuck, ew.
Try to take this picture.
Yeah,
Nigga,
nigga,
move.
I'm not fighting you.
I am not fighting.
Nigga,
Security.
Nigga, I just bought this iPhone. Nigga, back up. Ugh.
Yeah.
You, nigga, I know you ain't come to the
You
club.
gonna scuff my
You
secrets?
came
Ew.
to the club to touch niggas? Couldn't be me.
He definitely be mad bougie.
You could not be me.
All I do
Bougie
is-
as hell.
All I
man.
do is peel money and touch
That's
bitches.
what I'm saying. You paid money to get in the club to touch niggas. Oh,
Not if you're into that sort of thing.
oh, no, that's what you like.
That's not what I subscribe.
That's
to
not
do.
what I'm saying.
That's
though.
not what I'm.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
That's not what Michael spent his hard-earned money to do. Cause I go to work every day,
Mm-hmm.
3 days a week.
That's my kind of schedule. That's what I
Mhm.
like.
Oh,
And I did not use that money to be in a club touching on men. When there's a lot of hoes running around.
A lot of butt.
A lot of bitch butt running around here. And I want to put my hands on Duquan from Camden. I don't want to fight you.
Duquan.
I don't want to look at you. I don't want to be next to you. I'm trying to figure out why they let you in. Because I don't associate with niggers like that.
Oh my!
These are John Gruden emails.
Yeah, I'm rude to these nignugs.
Duquan. Can we? Wait.
You ready to get Duquan? You get you and your Michelin tire lips the fuck out of here.
He killed him with that one.
Michelin tire lips. Now,
Can we all admit that that's hilarious?
yeah, that's funny as hell.
Can we admit that? Like that
That's
was
funny.
terrible, but that was hilarious.
It's horrible. That was like Nightskin Michelin lips. They were like, ugh.
I laugh.
Night skin nigger, right next to Michelin lips.
Wait, who said that?
That was on Twitter when I don't even want to say it.
No, you gotta
when
say
black
it.
people, when niggas
was-
was beefing with the Indians.
Do you
And
remember
they
that,
said
Q?
you said, so there was a video of it was some dudes in India rolling around in cow shit, and then
No, I thought it was when they were dancing in the club.
Oh, there's more than one. Yeah, so there's another. Yeah, so there's one more dancing in the club,
That's the one.
and somebody quoted it and said, "I know it smell crazy in there."
Oh my! Which already hilarious. You got the bar. It's here now.
It's
And
high.
then
It's
it was,
high.
it was already up there.
And then this Indian man brought it up and said, "Sure you can," and brought it up
bro,
higher.
the
nigga.
racism that came from Indian people on that day towards niggas was wild.
Magnifique.
Upper echelon
It
racism.
was upper echelon. It was masterclass racism, bro. They were saying some wild shit that nobody could even get mad at. It was just so funny, bro.
But they were dead ass
They were
serious.
serious. But I feel like you can't take it serious because it's like they're minorities too. So it was like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like,
But it's
but
like,
it
you
was
got
so
that. What is
it was so funny, bro.
Oh, fucking Harold Gupta was in there fucking wilding.
They called, but one of the comments called they called us night skinned niggers, and it was just
Like, what?
So I always applaud like creative racism because people are gonna be racist no matter what. Like you can't get mad at it all the time. It's gonna happen.
Listen.
It'd be funny, like,
I
this
don't
shit
like
you-
racism, but I like jokes, good jokes more.
A good joke is
Because
great.
Listen,
That
I
Indian
don't
race
give a
war,
shit.
boy. Woo,
we might need to spark another one off just so I
Oh
can get some
my
more material.
God,
I might have to. I'm about to go in the Bollywood section of Twitter and start bringing on some shit.
niggas said I know it smell crazy.
I'm about to be like,
in there."
I'm about to go in there and be like, the life of Pi sucks.
Slumdog Millionaire was ass.
I hated bending like Beckham.
Oh my God,
English people on YouTube about that.
man.
Oh, bring on the Mandem.
On two fronts.
Bring on the Mandem.
Literally a race war started from I know it smell crazy in there, bro.
But
Oh my God.
oh my god, but no, them that
Honestly, I was thinking that the whole time I was watching Squid Game.
Michelle. All right, so
They didn't shower.
They didn't show them showering, so
They
I
didn't
assume
shower.
they didn't shower.
The only time they showed them
they
shower was
fucking
when
in there
it
and
was
not showering.
yeah. I know it smelled crazy in there, bro. They had the same sweatsuits on for mad long
After-
until
with
like the
blood,
last
blood.
with
They were
until like the
fucking with
last
blood on them.
literally the Last Supper was the first time that anybody in
Can we
that.
talk about those dinners on Squid Game?
Wait, all right,
Those
wait
are some
before
terrible dinners.
before we talk about I know it smelled crazy in there.
The nigga peed himself, and the solution was tie this jacket.
Yeah,
around
tie the
your
jacket
waist.
around him.
Not wipe your ass.
Still smelling
Go
like
to the
piss.
bathroom. Can we get him a change of clothes?
Still smelling like piss. But wait, we didn't even talk about John.
The
Green.
old man definitely did pee himself.
He peed himself. Huh?
Yeah.
No, he pissed himself. Remember?
No. Keenan's saying that he didn't actually do it. He made it look like he did because he was, he was the Don Dada. It was a
But
front.
they knew.
It was a
If
front.
you look at the scene, there's a little.
Oh
empty
yeah,
water bottle
true. I
on his
forgot.
pillow, like,
I
right
forgot. I
next to
guess technically all the workers didn't know who he was.
You know what? Let's,
Well,
let's-
somebody knew who he
Can
was.
we talk
Wait,
about
we gotta
this?
talk. We didn't
We
even
can
finish
just talk
John
about
Gruden. We haven't finished John Gruden yet.
Bro, that nigga's out of here.
Yeah, he is. But
It's pretty
do
simple.
y'all think it? So is what Dave Chappelle said right? Was he right?
No.
Dave Chappelle wasn't
And
right.
I was agreeing with that for a second until I realized that, he was talking crazy about David Goodell. That's
Roger
why he
Goodell.
got fired.
About who?
Yeah, Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell.
It was
Roger
really
Goodell.
the Roger Goodell thing. Probably.
So that
set it
well,
off.
until I heard, you were talking crazy about the commissioner. Yeah, no wonder you got out of here.
But he was talking about. He said a lot of shit in that the emails. Like,
Now, yes, you should.
but they were about to let the racist shit slide.
100%.
And then once they came out and like, he said stuff about the LGBT.
But I don't
and
think.
all this-
But this is when you lose that argument when they say he got fired because of the LGBTQ. No.
Mm.
But it just so
Once
happened
it-
that the Roger Goodell stuff came out on the same day as the
okay.
disparaging comments about the LGBTQ community, right?
Mm.
But no, I definitely you were talking crazy about the commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
You're out of here, and it is what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, the argument we can have that argument for another day and whatever, but
Mhm.
you can apply that to different things, sure. But this one, I was on that train until I heard, he was talking crazy about the commissioner.
Okay. I guess.
Nasty work. It's easy. There's no quicker way to get fired than to be openly talking
Then
about
talk about your boss.
Talking
talk
Yeah.
about your boss. You're out of here. Goodbye.
And he was talking
He's not
to
their boss.
who was he
At
talking?
the
to?
time, he wasn't, but it doesn't
He's
matter.
still not their boss.
I mean, he's still the NFL commissioner.
He's a nigga in charge that can have some sway. If you're talking crazy about a nigga over you,
Yeah.
It's two different things, bro.
What you
All right,
mean?
Q.
Wait, how's it two different things?
come on.
The NFL doesn't own the teams, bro. What do you mean?
I understand,
But he's
that,
still the
it's like,
commissioner.
he's a
Yeah, but
commissioner.
it's not. There's no way in shape that he's his boss. That's all I'm saying.
Can
It's
he make?
not okay. He's not
No.
directly his boss,
Yeah.
but he's a dude above him in the hierarchy.
Yeah, head coach isn't higher than the commissioner in the NFL.
No, but they're not even comparable. That's all I'm saying.
One's higher than the other. One's more important. Yes,
How isn't it?
What's the NFL commissioner do? What's he do? What's he responsible for?
he's responsible for rules and
No,
Rules
he's
and-
not.
Commissioning. I don't know.
Commission-
man.
Exactly.
Regulations.
Why does he get paid so much? I don't
Yeah.
know.
You think he got paid more than $100 million?
Who?
No.
The commissioner.
No.
Yeah.
At what's his yearly salary? Q.
You think he made
What's
more than
his-
$100 million in the past
What's
10
his
years?
God.
yearly
in
salary?
the past 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think Goodell's salary is more than $10 million?
How does he make? How has
I don't know.
Roger Goodell? How long has Roger
You
Goodell
don't know.
been the
That's
NFL
the
commissioner?
problem.
Let's look it up. You think he's worth
$40
$10
million.
His salary? No, it's not his salary. Not his fucking $40 million. No, it's not.
Why wouldn't
His
it?
salary is $40 million.
Why wouldn't it be?
That's
He's the
more than
commissioner.
That's more than the highest paid player.
Duh, because he's the fucking commissioner.
Is he worth more than fucking Pat Mahomes? No.
Yeah, he's the commissioner.
Oh hell no! Fuck that. We're down on
He's the
USA Today, Goodell, who earns approximately $45 million in salary, whose total annual
Yo, my
compensation
nigga,
is
he got a
$40 million.
5-year, $200 million. Yeah.
What?
He had he signed a 5-year, $200 million extension. And Roger Goodell,
You said his salary is $4 million.
4D.
No,
14.
4.
No, I was reading the USA Today. It said
4.
4 salary, but the total annual is 40.
His old, yeah, total
I don't know where all
annual
that extra money's
compensation.
coming from.
40.
In total, he makes about $40 million a year
Yeah.
from everything.
How? What the fuck does that mean? If his salary from NFL is 4, where the fuck is he getting $36 million?
Who knows? They doing shady business. We're about to
I
get
mean, according to Forbes, up until the 2023 season, it's 5-year worth of $200 million.
There's no way.
Yeah, nigga,
I
he's the
don't
big
understand.
cheese. I don't understand.
it's the
how you
NFL.
Yeah, it's the,
I know sometimes, but think about there's no a coach doesn't get paid more than players. Any owner probably barely brings that in from a team.
So you don't
here.
believe NPR?
I'm saying the owner, like Jerry Jones, probably doesn't rake in profit $200 million a year from the Cowboys. Profit of $200 million.
profit. I'm
Profit.
Probably
of $200
not,
million.
but you're imagining like so he's paid by you can say he's paid by the owners, correct?
yes, that's
All
what.
right.
That's what.
But
Like
there's 30 owners, Q.
the NFL is ran by the owners, That's-
Right, but
that's
you can bust down $40 million a year between 30 teams a year.
100%.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's not a
Ain't it
problem.
32?
Yeah,
32.
32.
to be
Yeah.
exact.
32.
32.
No, I get you. All I'm saying is Goodell isn't his boss. That's all.
I'm just saying, but he's more important. If you were offending him, you're not you're putting your
Who's
job in danger.
and somebody who's in cahoots with the the owners.
Yeah, but a lot of niggas don't like him. That's the thing.
Somebody must like him enough.
There's a reason.
They like him more than they like that nigga.
So, I agree. I'm just saying that's not his boss. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
All right, he's
It's
not his boss,
not his boss.
but he's more important than him.
Because like people speak out of Goodell kind of all the time.
Nah, but this was like
They don't-
disrespect.
they don't say
you
what
don't
he
disrespect
said.
him.
This was.
They don't
he
say
was
what he
wild.
said.
Like, don't say.
I
what
can't. We
he
can't
said.
even repeat what he said.
What did he say exactly?
Huh?
What did he say exactly?
You gonna have to look it up yourself because
I-
we can't say
I
that
read it earlier. I can't remember exactly what he said about it.
unless we start editing shit out where we start bleeping shit.
He
and I
sounded-
don't feel like putting them shit through all that.
he called
Yeah, he sounded like a
yeah.
I said we do
Jamaican,
not pay
angry
MJ
Jamaican.
enough to do that.
Nah, he called him nigga.
Yeah,
He called him Mike Swear.
That's
All
yo.
right.
Whoa.
Mike has a wide range vocabulary. Fuck off.
Well, you're not gonna put it on Mike though, because they're gonna look it up and be like, "That's Mike's one." You're not about to do that.
How many times?
Clueless
Yeah.
anti-football
Yo, are you
pussy.
snitching right now?
That's why I said
Yo,
never mind.
you're
That's why I
wildin'.
just said never mind.
Damn, officer.
Yeah, officer. Huh? All you gotta do is look up what he said. You'll see what exactly he said.
It's not the or it or that or Roger Goodell is.
It could be pussy. Let's just say it's pussy.
I don't want to claim that one.
All right, sorry.
Anyway,
Listen,
we
We
one
know.
is and one isn't. How about that?
We'll probably get there.
Probably. But yeah.
but he wasn't even technically fired. He resigned.
Yeah, that's
So,
Things got sticky. That's all.
Then
Yeah.
they took him out the Ring of Honor in Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Y'all think he's done like for real? Like he'll never
Probably.
Coaching in the
in the
yeah.
NFL?
That's
Keenan
a
said,
little- that's a-
Keenan said no, he's white. That's a great point.
That's
He
a
is
good
white.
That's a
point.
great
Keith.
point.
You said
But
He said no, he's white. So he can
no white man
He's
is truly done.
Goodell.
Yeah.
He's done. I mean,
No,
not Goodell. I mean,
Gruden.
Gruden. He's done.
You think he's done?
He's disparaged
He's done.
the blacks, the LGBTQI.
Yeah.
Women-
Adam Schefter
women.
said
They
he
were
did
they
a
were
clean
trading pics of women cheerleaders they were making pose topless. Washington football
What?
team. They
Oh yeah, that was the whole
fucked.
investigation. It was because the
Oh,
Washington
that's how they
football
even-
team investigation.
Yeah.
Wow.
Earlier in the year.
Yeah, I
literally-
forgot about that. They
Yo.
were doing some nasty
Yo,
stuff.
they
in
were
Washington.
making the cheerleaders not only post nude
Mhm.
Hmm.
and topless, they were making them be escorts. It was prostituting them women,
Niggas was living out there.
bro. Washington.
They was
football
wrong.
team-
They was wrong. They was very wrong.
They were living. They're
They was
moving like
living.
They was
James
moving
Brown
like-
and Isley
They
Brothers
was
back
living, they
in-
was moving like it was NFL Blitz.
Dan
league.
Snyder was moving like Iceberg Slim.
It was nasty.
Jesus.
Was that what was that game where you could take steroids? That-
Yeah, the Blitz
that
the
was
league. You
the
could,
NFL
yeah, you
Blitz
could
the
you
league,
could
yeah.
fuck the cheerleaders. Yeah, nasty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Them niggas saw that game was like,
Yeah,
yep.
like you could decide on like what you did like the night before the game. Like you can like go to sleep. You can go out and party. Like you can hook up with a cheerleader. It was nuts. Very
like,
real.
Certain
My
girls would-
stats would be horrible.
So-
Yeah, my
some-
stats were
and they're like, some girls will give you incentives. Like, if you have 200 yards a game, I'll suck your
yeah,
dick.
yep.
The girl
running
was-
hard as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I heard like Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry fucking finished his game 400 yards, 30 carries.
leading the league in yards, and then be second after contact. That's the numbers I'm trying to put out.
That really is a wild stat.
What's
Derrick
over?
Henry leads the league in yards. The second person after him is himself with yards after contact,
Which is fucking
which is crazy.
bananas. How is he getting better as a running back? It really makes
After
no
you
sense.
touch him, he gets more.
Jesus
Charges up.
charges up.
Yeah, niggas wild. But yeah, John Gruden's pretty much done. Yeah, we want to talk about Squid Game.
Yeah.
Squid Game.
Since
So
we all finished.
everybody's
it.
seen it, right?
Q.
Yeah.
It's not my.
Q's
type.
not gonna watch
Yeah,
it. so
homework, nigga.
I mean, I know what it's about. It's not my type of show.
Yeah, Minority
What is
Report.
your type of show?
Takers.
Anything with Chris Brown.
If it had Idris Elba in it, with his,
You're on board.
if it had Ti in it, he would have been
what's
on
it-
board.
what does Q watch? You watch Cops?
Yeah, a lot of guns, a lot of.
Oh my god.
lot of
I feel like he watches
He
a lot of
he
movies.
watches live PD.
I feel like he watches like a lot of movies with 50 Cent. in it.
Chicago man.
Yeah.
I like Den of Thieves. Other than that, man.
I just seen a clip of Den of Thieves.
Den of Thieves. What even is that?
The boyfriend in the garage.
Yeah, which is like,
What's Den of Thieves?
it's with O'Shea Jackson and 50
O'Shea
Cent,
Jackson.
and they like rob. They just steal some shit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like it's the one scene. It's one scene where it's like the girl is like, I guess his daughter
It's like homecoming or prom or some
prom and shit. And he's like, yo, what's up? And like he introduces him to the dad. The dad's 50 Cent. 50 Cent brings him to his man
50 Cent
cave.
playing O'Shea Jackson's dad.
No, 50 Cent
Oh,
is
I'm
playing
like, what
some a girl's dad.
Okay.
And she brings the date in, and then the date brings into the garage, and the garage is like 30 niggas in the garage.
Okay.
Don't know who these niggas are.
Yeah.
Guess this is
Oh, you seen it?
Big
just mad roids.
big Tyson Fury looking nigga.
Oh,
yeah,
big
just a-
Tongan looking motherfucker.
Just
like,
a bunch of fucking Ed Hardy wearing looking motherfuckers. Them niggas that what's that shit where they that MMA shirt that paint what's it called? Inflict,
no idea.
impact, some
Tap
shit.
out.
Tap out.
Tap out.
Mad
Running-
tap out shirt wearing
Tap
ass
out. Oh
niggas.
my god, I forgot about this.
And it was like, yeah, we'll rough you up if you hurt her.
Imagine like the Bad Boys 2 scene, but like
yeah,
a couple
but-
white guys in a garage. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who even prepares for that?
And then they laughed after that. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this movie.
How do you even prepare for that?
I know this probably sucked.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
It wasn't really a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what you like.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Like TV, like
What's your favorite show right now?
show I've been binge right now. The Blacklist. It's
Q, you're like 49 years old.
Yeah, he probably like you like Texas Walker,
Walker,
Texas Walker, Texas Ranger, and
He
fucking-
watches MASH.
Yeah,
the what?
MASH.
He's watching Murder She Wrote like my grandma.
You ever seen Blacklist?
Nah.
My parents watch it.
It's like a,
No, you watches
FBI
Monk.
It's like an FBI. I never watched it.
Monk
I never watched fucking Monk.
A show everybody needs to start watching is Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That's a good show.
And apparently Seinfeld's on Netflix now. I want to start watching that.
Yeah.
Also, that's not my type of shit.
Seinfeld seems kind of boring.
Nah.
Honestly, too many white people.
Seinfeld's a New York classic,
But isn't that like a Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Huh?
Isn't that what Curb Your Enthusiasm?
but better.
Kirby, the dude,
Curb
Kirby
Your
Enthusiasm
Enthusiasm
is
was
Larry David who wrote Seinfeld.
Are y'all big fans of The Office?
Yes.
I like The Office.
Yes.
You don't like The Office?
Oh my god, that shit is perfect. That's
MJ,
the
you,
best.
you watch The Office?
That's the best. Not the best, but it's
It's not the best. But
no.
it is
but it's
amazing.
a top 10.
How don't y'all like the?
sitcom.
Y'all don't like dry humor.
No.
But how do y'all not? How do y'all? And we can
Especially,
still.
what's the main dude in the office? The dude from
Jim?
Virgin? What's his name?
Steve Carell.
Yeah,
He's the
You
goat.
don't like Steve Carell?
What?
He doesn't do it for me. Nothing about it does it. For me.
Oh my god,
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, he
that's
don't do it.
insanity.
He don't do it for me.
Really?
I can't think of one
you
thing
like
he's
Steve
ever
Carell?
done bad.
This isn't the first time I heard this, but I still don't understand it.
These don't do it for me. He reminds
Have
me-
y'all ever
he
seen the
reminds me of my
episode?
neighbor across the street?
Have y'all seen the Diversity Day episode?
If y'all haven't seen that,
They pulled that. They don't even air that anymore, sadly.
really,
Really?
R.I.P. Yeah.
it is bad.
But that's what makes it good.
It's fucking funny, but it's very fucked up.
That's whack.
It is whack, but it's kind of fucked up. Like,
Yo, this is like
Diversity
I want y'all-
Day?
When after
Yeah.
this, it's 3 episodes I want you to watch.
No.
Please. Diversity Day, when they play basketball,
no, that's all.
and then the dinner party one.
Dinner party. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh wait, yeah.
Is when is the
That
one-
actually just made me think of dinner for schmucks because Steve
great
Carell's
movie,
in that too.
Great movie.
Fucking funny.
Steve Carell's hilarious.
Um,
You don't
what's
like
my
40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yeah, but not like his character was like, whatever.
He's the main.
He's the movie.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, he's like,
Come on, Q.
You don't like him in Anchorman?
see,
Oh, no noises! Like,
Brick.
nah,
Brick.
nah, I'm really about to make you mad.
What?
I'm
You don't like
Saw
Will
Mike?
Ferrell either, do you?
No, Will Ferrell, I'm okay with.
I'm about to say, that's the GOAT.
No, but Anchorman's like,
Listen, I will agree with you. Not his best movie. It's a little gas to me. I agree.
Like I think
Y'all
it's-
think Anchorman is gas?
yes,
I
bro,
can see
bro.
that.
There's some like
Anchorman is kind of gas.
white people,
What?
like white guys, and like our
I think
age group,
Semi-Pro is better than Anchorman.
like
No.
put that in their like top
No.
3 movies. I'm like, I don't
No.
know.
Semi-Pro is what?
There's some gems in Semi.
Semi-Pro is
Semi
better
Pro
than
is
Anchorman.
not touching Anchorman,
But-
bro. It's
And
not even.
It's not.
Talladega Nights way
that's
better than
it.
Anchorman.
Talladega.
Way better
I
than
think
Anchorman.
Talladega Nights is better than all that.
Talladega Nights is the best one. Well, no, Step Brothers is
Step
the best
Brothers
one.
is the best.
And then
That's-
Talladega
that's-
Nights,
no
and then
one's working
Anchorman.
with Step Brothers.
Nothing's even close to
Nothing's
Step
close to
Brothers.
Step
Step Brothers is
Somebody
one of
that
the
get
funniest
down,
movies ever made.
Yeah, that's
Like I'm putting it up there. Like one of the
Step
funniest
Brothers
comedies ever. Because everything about when nigga came outside dressed like Hitler.
Sprechen Sie Dick.
I can see dick.
No, that shit was hilarious.
When the family was singing in the car, bro, they weren't even Will Ferrell wasn't even in that scene,
Listen,
bro.
I've never seen a kid with a more punchable face in my life than that little boy in that family. Every time I see his face, I want to just elbow him in the fucking teeth. Just yeah. She's got style like nah. When that nigga goes bow bow, I'm serious.
Come on.
Flat.
Come on.
So flat.
So flat.
Just
When she's throwing the pussy at the,
Yo, the whole
she
time.
literally just gets
Bro.
something's happening.
Come on, man.
That nigga said
That
something's
movie's
happening.
fucking funny, bro.
Oh,
But Squid Game.
Squid Games.
That's Squid Game.
No, I mean we were already
No,
gonna
we
do
were
that.
gonna talk
It's
about
the
it.
show right now.
Yeah,
Everybody's
it's the
talking
shit.
about
It's
it.
the bee's
you know?
knees. But I mean, so we all finished it except for Q, but he don't really care. So I mean, we're gonna spoil it. So if you didn't watch, or if you did watch, here's a synopsis. So there's this dude who
He's a loser.
He's a loser. He's down on his luck. He's a deadbeat dad. He's pretty much everything bad you can be as a fully grown adult.
A gambling addict.
A gambling addict. He treats his
with
mom. He lives with his
steals
mom. Steals from her. Treats her like shit. He's just a bad friend. But somehow you like him. And then
That's crazy.
Somehow you do like it.
somehow you like him. So then one day he's at like the subway station. He runs into this dude who's like, "Yo, you want to play a game? If you, you know what I'm saying? If you beat me, I'll give you $100,000. If I beat you, I get to slap the fuck out of you."
No. He says, "I'll give you 100,000 Korean won."
Oh,
Now,
Korean
hold on,
wine,
hold on.
whatever much that is.
Well, I want to interrupt you to just make this very
This is
important.
important. Mike tweeted this. Yeah.
The exchange rate from Korean dollars to American dollars is 0.000000084. So he explain real quick what he did for the game.
So for the game, he had these two envelopes, and you had to like slap it and flip the other one, and like if you flip that person's card when you slap it down, you win.
Now, if he loses, what happens?
He gets fucking slapped hard.
So how many times would you say that happened?
Man, that scene lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. He slapped him probably about 35, 40 times.
It could have been 50.
Could have been
Might
50.
not- not
He
even seen all the
slapped him
slaps.
a lot.
He did this 30 to 40 times, getting slapped in the face to win 100,000 Korean won, which, with the exchange rate, translates to how much in American dollars, Dr. Waff?
$83.77.
Really?
He got slapped.
That nigga got
That
his
many times.
shit slapped in 30 plus times for 2 oil changes.
Because he only
and
won
a Happy Meal.
He only
Fucking
won
Kit Kat.
one time, and the game was over.
That just showed how much of a
Yeah,
addict.
A
he was.
degenerate addict. he
yeah.
was.
Because like he almost forgot because once he finally won, he
Mhm.
was about to slap the shit out of the dude, and it just
He forgot
Dude was
the
just
rule.
like, nah.
and the dude gave him the money. Yeah, the dude was like, "No, you win the money." He was like, "Oh shit, yeah,
Money
Damn.
is involved. huh?
yeah." Oh wow, there's other things involved here.
That's what I've been doing for the past hour and a
So
half.
he went. He gives him the money, and then the dude gives him this card. He's like, "If you want to play more games for more money, call this number and play this game." Right. So he calls the number because he's desperate, and he gets into this big ass arena with a bunch of other people, and comes to find out all these people are in like ridiculous amounts of debt. Now it could be a little less than what I thought or what I thought.
No,
it was.
it's still
Because,
it's
like,
still
I mean, 100.
substantial debt.
It just throws me off. It'll throw you off because when they're like, "Oh, 1 million won," it's
But
like
when it-
it's like
but-
$37.
but-
Like I don't know
but-
how much anything is. Like,
It's still it's a lot of money when you translate it to American money.
Mhm.
Say like he owned
It was
like
45
he owned
billion won.
He owed 250 million to the bank.
Yeah,
So how much is that? 250 million.
250 million won.
250 million won. He owed that to the bank.
209,000.
So he owned 209,000.
That's a decent amount of money.
That's a decent amount of money. But is that amount of money to play a game worth risking your life? Nah. I mean,
yeah, I guess for him.
guess for him. But yes, go ahead. Keep explaining to me. I'm sorry.
So they get into this arena and everybody finds out that they all owe like a substantial amount of debt. So actually, no, they didn't find that out until I think after they played the first game, right?
Yeah.
So they played the first game, which is red light, green light, where you see everybody's like, they kind of explained it like, yo, all you got to do is play these childhood games and you win the money. And everybody's like, yeah, fuck yeah, it's easy. We're gonna play fucking red light, green light, right? So then there's these two little Asian guys. Well, everybody's Asian. There's these other two little guys, and they're like, yo, we about to win this shit, right? So as soon as it's like this big ass doll. So I actually watched an interview with all the characters on Jimmy Fallon, and they explained that the big doll was actually a character from like a Korean like their books when they're little. So it's like a boy and the girl. It's a boy and a girl, and that was the girl from the books that they used to see when they grew up. So it's an actual thing. So these two dudes decide that they're gonna win, and they try to run like as soon as she like said red light or green light, they fucking took off, and they never stopped fast enough, and they got fucking blown the fuck up, right? Shot, dead, done. So then everybody's like, wow, we need to be a little more careful. So they all make it through. Well, most people make it through. I think they said like
they cut them in half.
It literally cut it.
It was like 400 people.
Yeah, it went from 450.
Cut it in half.
It went from 456 to like 278. Yeah.
They was trying to run.
They tried to leave on red light, and they were like,
yeah,
no,
they were really. I was like, I didn't sign up for this. So it's really crazy. So then they get back. Whoever survives, they're like, what the fuck are we doing? So they tried to have a vote, and people actually at one part. Everybody, the game was over. The shit ended, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is where they lost me at.
Really,
they voted because you can. One of the rules is if the majority rules, the game will end and then everybody can leave.
Yeah.
Narrowly, they voted that everybody could leave, which is nuts. I don't know.
It came down to the last vote.
I don't know why it came down to the last person, but
yeah,
god damn it, it did.
Well, because a lot of people realized that they had nothing to live for.
I think people need to take a little more examination and what's going on here and what's really at stake. I don't think people took a second to realize.
Yeah. So
like the last 200 odd people was like, all right, we're gonna vote to leave. But then the sick part, they lived for a couple days. They all came like they all of them
because they all went back to reality. They were like, whoa, my life fucking sucks.
But you know what I had? My life. It's a life.
Mike, they were millions of dollars, and we're $100,000 in debt, and shit sucks.
I'm not about to.
But these niggas were millions and millions of dollars in debt. They had nothing to live for. Half of them had nothing going for them.
Bro, I just watched 200 people get fucking shot dead playing red light, green light, and that's the first game.
And they live in Korea on top of that. That's not fun.
Nigga, move to the U.S.
South Korea is not bad.
How easy is that? They're all in debt. They can't.
Easier than playing red light, green light to die.
Mike.
Yeah, their won was $83. It doesn't convert. Yeah, that shit wasn't converting.
Tell him, Mike.
The conversions wasn't converting.
What? Nigga, it's better than whatever the fuck they were doing over there. Because guess what? You know how many people came out of that game?
One. Now you're right. That's very true. One person lived.
And then, you know when you're not that one guy, you know what you are? You're fucking dead.
That was the decision. People, they literally all were like, "Yo, I'd rather die."
Just live.
They said they all said they would rather die. Because I mean, think about the people who were in there. They all fucking sucked. Everybody was a piece of shit.
Yeah, the one dude was running from like the Yakuza or whoever it was.
I mean, if you're running from the Yakuza, I guess.
They were all terrible.
But if
people.
you're just running from the bank,
they were all terrible people. Only one dude was actually running from the bank. Well, I mean, he couldn't even. He's running from responsibility. I think he did something to not even get into that school. Remember how every time he said, like, he mentioned him, he's like, "Oh, this is such and such. He was from my town. He was the smartest one. He got into this school."
They mentioned it. He was illegal insider trading, and he
he was
scamming money to people. Yeah,
I think he might have owed the most.
He probably did.
Because that nigga finessed the fuck out of my man Ali.
Yo,
I was pissed.
I was pissed. That, I was
Let's
like,
fast forward, right? So during the red light, green light episode, everybody's probably seen it. There's a part where somebody saves the dude from falling. This isn't physically possible. And they just, neither one of them are moving, right? So the Indian dude named Ali, it's a true story. He's from Pakistan. He actually moved to Seoul, Korea, and he learned how to speak Korean.
Wow.
It's a true story. He really does that. So in the show, he is speaking Korean. It's not like a voiceover. So towards the end of the game, Ali and the other dude, their Korean names are actually really hard to remember. I can't remember them. They were playing Ali and the other Korean dude with the glasses.
Sangwoo?
Sangwoo. Okay,
Sangwoo.
yeah, Sangwoo. Yes. So they were playing a game, and the name of this game was you had to actually make up the game yourself. They give you 10 marbles each, and you just have to.
Bruh.
You gotta. This is so fucked up.
Bro.
You gotta. You gotta. Oh,
He was such a.
you gotta.
shit for
This
that.
this show is really good. So you had to come up with a game to get your marbles from the other person, right? So Ali
Without
and Sangwoo,
violence.
yeah, without violence. You can't use any violence. And there's a guard watching the whole time. If you use violence, they just kill you. So Sangwoo and Ali are playing a game, right? And it's Sangwoo is already a scammer. He already scammed somebody else into getting them killed, right? So at this point, he tries to come up with a game where he's like, all right, I can win this because Ali has never played it. Ali's getting lucky as hell. Actually, they had to guess. Was it when he had to guess how many marbles?
Odd or even.
You had to guess how many marbles were in the person's hand, either odd or even. So Ali was getting really lucky. It was a 50-50 chance. He was just like, even. Yeah, he just kept winning, right? So Sangwoo gets down to 1 marble. And before he gives the marble away, he's like, yo, how about we do this? Like, there's a way that we can both win. Like, we have to both get out of here. We made a promise to each other. Like, we can do this. And he swindles Ali. Ali's like, fine, all right, fuck it. We'll get out of here together, right? So Sangwoo takes this is nuts, bro. I was watching this, almost fucking cried, right? So
Ali's just oblivious at
yeah,
this point.
Ali, well, he was such a nice dude. He was so nice. He took
Okay.
Sangwoo shit. No,
Pakistani.
not on Twitter. So
Not the Nightskins.
They called you a Nightskin.
yeah.
Anyway, we're
Keep
So
on going.
he takes the marble. He's like, yo, wait. Like Ali's about to run away. He's like, oh wait, like you don't want to drop your marbles because if you drop them, like somebody can take them. He's like, all right. So he takes his marbles and then he like starts like ripping his shirt and he's like making like a satchel for him to carry the marbles so they don't fall off. Right?
That was dumb
So-
as hell.
Which
So-
is dumb because
so
you already
dumb.
have a bag.
You already have a bag.
Just
Yeah,
put the
he's
bag
so
in your
dumb.
pocket.
I couldn't believe
idiot.
when he gave it to him, right? So Ali's running around the whole time, like trying to find. What they were trying to do was find other people who were done playing or like almost done, or no, they tried to find older people and younger people, like to kind of like finesse and like try to get something like that. So it takes the whole time. There's a time limit. They only have 10 minutes, right? So Ali's running around trying to find this, and he can't find anybody. He's like, yo, everybody's still playing. Like, there's nobody. Like, I can't do anything, right? So at the very end, he comes back trying to find Sangwoo, right? And like the time's running out. And then he sees Sangwoo like leaving, like heading out the arena, like as time is expiring. He's like, yo, like I thought like we were like doing this together, right? So he reaches in his satchel, nigga rocks.
Nothing but pebbles.
Nothing but
like,
fucking pebbles. He took all his marbles. And then the security guard just comes over and bang.
Shops right
No
in the head.
hesitation.
that pissed me off because one, they made him so gullible, but then someone explained it on Twitter, some Korean person. But
As
also,
to why he was so gullible?
yeah, like it was supposed to feel like a character of like what are they called?
Sympathetic character.
No, the
Like
people that,
innocence?
yeah, that.
He
but
was very
also
innocent,
like
like,
not
self-righteous.
refugees, but people that come over, like
Oh.
immigrants that were like lower like
That's how
caste
they treat
almost.
that's how they treat
Like,
them.
Yeah, they treat.
He was
the-
literally the only
Brown person.
Yeah.
non-Korean person there. Like everybody was literally Korean.
Also, that's not a game. Like he just took the
He
marbles.
just finessed him. But he just they said by any means just get the marbles non-violently, and he did.
That was violent.
He tricked. Yeah, that was
Mentally
was,
violent.
Yeah,
Mentally violent.
and another way that Sangwoo finessed somebody. There was a game where you had to cut out
Mm-hmm.
what was it, like the honey, the sugar. Yeah, no, it wasn't candy. It was like a cookie type
Whatever.
thing.
It was a cookie.
Yeah, and you had to cut it out. So somehow Sangwoo knew the game. So when you have the easier shape, obviously it's easier to cut out a circle,
Mhm.
a square, a star, and the last shape was an umbrella. So Sangwoo knew. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna take the triangle, and then somebody took the circle, and then somebody took the star, and then fucking what was the main character? Ji-hung. Is that him?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he took the umbrella, right? So they didn't find out until the very end that Sangwoo actually knew the game. Like it was just the dude was
No, I
really
don't-
was
He
smart.
progressively got worse.
But he just kept getting more and more evil, like as it went on.
Mhm.
And
Pushed
then
the one nigga through the glass.
he was
stabbed the
wild.
one girl in the neck, even though she was already dying.
She was dying already.
I don't know why you had to do that.
But the way it ends, So it ends up Sangwoo and is Jeong. Is that it?
Jiyoung.
They end up as the last two, and they actually play Squid Game, like the game.
But they really don't.
They really they do, but they don't. But they knew it was gonna be like that.
Yeah.
So they give them. They still had the knives. They had knives from like they went out like they go to like a dinner, and yeah. So fucking Jeong is beating this nigga's ass, bro. But he beating the shit out of him. That was a good fight scene too for a show that had no fighting.
For them niggas to not be fighters.
That was
Yeah.
amazing,
They were
right?
scrapping then.
So they man, Jeong, he really almost fumbled the bag, bro. So he's beating the shit out of him, and he's about to win the Squid Game, where you have to like step in like this little circle, and he's like about to step in it, and he's just like, I can't do it. Like we both need, like we don't have to kill each other over this when everybody's already fucking dead. Doesn't matter by this point, right? He's like, oh, we can both live because he was like they were like childhood friends. So he's like, all right, we can
This
both
man doesn't
live.
give a shit about him.
He ain't- yeah,
That's
yeah,
the sick
sure,
part.
yeah.
Hasn't he not displayed
Sangwoo, he
this
hasn't
already?
cared. He hasn't given a fuck about you. And then he goes back and he's like, yo, like, oh, we can both win this. And the dude, Sangwoo, was just like, he knew he was a piece of shit. So basically he was like, yo, like, take the money, take care of my family, you win, and just stab himself in the neck. I was like, I jumped back from my phone. I'm watching shit at work. I was like, fucking stabs himself in the neck and just bleeds out in the rain. But the whole show is like that. It's very gory. Like one scene in that same fight, Sangwoo's about to stab Jeong and he puts his hand up and it goes straight through his hand.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo, this is nuts. But Jeong goes on to win. It doesn't take him a full year to actually recover from this shit. I did appreciate that because he went through some of the most traumatic shit that anyone could ever go through in a very short period of time. Because I think the time lapse for the show, it can't be no more than a week.
That's probably right.
Like
Yeah,
from
it's probably
from
max.
like continuous games.
Because
Because
max like 2 weeks.
yeah,
max.
at very most. Because every day they woke up, they played a new game, and they only played 5 games. It was like they were like, this is the 5th game. Nigga was only there for 5 days, 6 days. So
That's a hell of a school week.
yeah, it was a very bad week because if you think about it, people really didn't report people as missing either.
No.
Because they were only gone for X amount of time. They weren't going long. But at the end, he basically finds out how everything happens. It was the old man. We won't go. That's a lot. That's a lot of detail. But he has a daughter. He was about to go to America to find her and go see her and be the dad that he hasn't been because he was a piece of shit. And he has all this money now. He's like, all right, I can go take care of my daughter. For whatever reason, and this is the part that everybody hates. Like people really hated the ending. I mean, it was definitely like an M. Night Shyamalan type ending.
So fucking stupid.
It was the second to worst ending it possibly could have been. Like the way it ended was the second worst. The only way worse it could have been if it ended is if he woke up from a dream. Then I would have killed myself. Yeah, that would, if he just woke up still at his mom's house, that I probably would have been fucking pissed. So he actually was about to get on his plane to go to America, and he starts thinking about the game again. And he had taken a card from somebody because he saw somebody playing the game in the subway with that dude, and he was like, "Yo, don't go! Like, don't go play that shit! Like, you will regret it." Mind you, he already won. He's in a brand new suit and everything. So he hangs on to this card. He's about to get on the plane. He looks at the shit.
The nigga, you know
And he
what?
turns
he's at?
around.
He's not at. The
He's
gate.
in. He's not in the
He's
gate.
in that little
He's about to
tunnel where
step
it's like
on the plane.
that goes from the airport. He's in.
Bro,
He's on the
Yeah.
tarmac. And he's like,
he's on the tarmac, and then he just picks up his phone. He says his name. He just turns around. He's
And he
going
said,
back
like,
to the game.
bro,
I'm coming
what
back
the
for y'all.
He's going.
like
yeah.
I'm about to take it down.
Yeah, I don't know. I
They
don't
know who you are and they know
Yeah.
you're coming.
They
You're not
literally
about
they
to
knew
do
who he
shit.
was. Like when he said his name and birthday, they knew exactly.
They
who
was
he
like, bro, don't.
It was like just
Number
relax on the
462.
plane.
Yeah, they were like, yeah. They said they
Go-
literally said
go see your
they
daughter.
said 456. Get on the plane.
Like, before we go,
That was his number. 456.
take your money, get out of here, relax. Don't you can't. You're not
Yeah.
about to stop nothing about this.
Like,
And him is thinking, I'm going to stop this. Let me
Yeah.
abandon my daughter a second time, and I could just live the rest of my life in some relative normalcy.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take the. It was so
you think that you're gonna stop?
goddamn dumb. No
It's
that
a,
would
it's
never
a, it's a
happen.
show though. So like, if it would have ended,
know,
if it would have ended perfectly, there can't be a season 2.
but sometimes it doesn't,
doesn't
need,
doesn't need
to
to
be.
be.
That show, if he would have just got on a plane and went to go see his daughter, I'd be fine with the ending.
That's a
Yeah.
satisfying.
That's boom.
know
We're
what?
done.
Yeah.
We're good. I thank you. I
That's
was
good.
entertained.
Yeah,
He made
I was
it.
entertained too, but
We
I
know
mean,
he still got scars from that, but you know
y'all
what?
not gonna watch season 2 when it comes out.
I
There
will.
can be a season 2, but it didn't have to include.
It didn't
him.
have to. Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
gonna
it
be
You
didn't.
can just
series.
do it again.
I mean, because obviously it's not gonna have anybody that was in it before. They
There's so
spoiler
many-
alert: everybody fucking dies except for him. So the old man, everybody, they're all dead.
Yeah.
The only person who's not dead is the brother.
The cop might be still alive though.
Oh yeah, we don't
The
know.
detective.
Oh yeah, so if anybody's, no, he dies. Yeah, he dies.
He doesn't
But
die
not
in the game.
He doesn't die in the game. He had like a brain cancer.
He
So
was a VIP.
he was
Yeah.
the VIP. No, he wasn't the VIP.
No,
he,
he was one of the VIPs. And
the
he
old
was-
man.
Yeah.
No, he was the host.
No, he was one.
He
of
was the host.
No, he was literally the game creator. Like it was him.
I thought he was one of the VIPs, and he was like betting wasn't as thrilling as being in it himself.
Yeah, but he was the host. He
was
could
the
still
host.
bet.
Yeah,
You remember he was the guy that was sitting there that was supposed to greet them.
yeah. And he said no, and that's when he decided he was gonna go play. Like remember when the person puts the cat helmet down?
Yeah.
That was him when he decided that he was gonna go play.
When did he decide he was gonna play?
Like
When-
before it started.
No.
Like so like
No,
they-
that
they
was
did,
when
like,
he
a whole little
decided he
background.
wasn't gonna bet because he
Oh,
was playing
okay.
wasn't fun
Okay.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was supposed to die in that other game, the Pebble game. Like he was.
I don't think
supposed
they
to
were
be-
really gonna kill him. Though.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they didn't.
They
Like,
just shot the
they,
ground. And
They
let
shot.
him
Yeah,
walk.
they didn't kill him because I guess he. Yeah.
Like, don't shoot me.
Yeah.
I pay you.
So
pay you
I mean, they all
something.
actually no, they all must have known who he was because the second in command, he was directing everybody.
But
so.
the thing is, actually, nobody sees each other's face, so nobody really knows who anybody is.
Yeah, but if second in command, I think he knew who he was because he took his mask off when they were in the room together. He takes his the gold helmet off, and that was when the dude came in.
If they didn't know who he was, there's no explanation of why he's alive.
Yeah, he wouldn't have made it to the end.
Because he
He
would
wouldn't
have
have survived.
Because he would
Because he would have
shot.
died during the Pebble game, the marble game. He was when he was supposed to die.
He lost to the man.
'Cause Jiyoung
He
beat him.
gave up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then Jiyoung comes in, and then he gets the card to go into the hotel, and it's the
Yeah.
old man on the fucking ventilator or whatever the fuck was going
In the
on.
bed.
And it was snowing outside,
Yeah.
and they bet on some homeless dude getting help from the cops before midnight, and he got help.
Then he died.
And then he
'Cause
died.
He took that last L.
Yeah. Nigga said you
That
lost and
final-
left. But it was a really good. It was it was a really good series. I liked it a lot.
But did y'all realize the walls inside the room,
What room?
the room where everybody was,
Mm.
how like as they start to take away the beds, they actually
Yeah.
had all the games on the wall.
Really?
All the games on the wall.
I have to go back and watch.
I
You know
saw
what?
things are on
You
the
know what I
wall.
didn't
Yes.
like?
So like the pictures that were on the wall
Were the games that they were playing.
describing the games.
You know what I didn't like?
Oh yeah.
They would pick everybody up in a van and they would drive them to this place, but the shit was on an island.
Yeah, they got it on a boat.
When?
They got on the boat. They went to the
Yeah.
coast.
Yeah,
When did they put them on a boat?
you remember
You
when?
don't remember when the cop was following them?
You don't remember?
They drove to the van and they put all these vans on the boat.
Oh, they put the vans on the boat?
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Then the
Yeah.
cop threw the guy overboard. Then he pretended
And
he was
then
like, "Oh,
that's
I got
how-
seasick."
he got the
Oh,
suit.
okay, yeah, got you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot that.
but then this man's over here. Well, we're already spoiling it, but
so now.
he's over here trying to find his brother. His brother's running this shit, and his brother's like, "Sorry, bro, you can't
Yeah.
end this."
Bang. Which we don't actually know if he's dead or not. He should be. I mean, he fell off like
It's-
a fucking
Wait,
40-foot
shut-
cliff.
A
shot
lot
him
of
in the
things
shoulder.
should be.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
that show. is
Both
good
brothers
sh-
shot him in the shoulder.
Good show up
He ate that shit, by the
until
way.
like the last 10%.
I'll
where
take 5.
It's like, nigga, what the fuck?
The fight scene really shouldn't have lasted that long because we're
I
fighting
think
when
it
all I
coulda
gotta do is
ended-
go
it coulda
stand in
ended
this.
for
I don't need
me.
to fight you.
It could have ended for me after he left that money to the girl mom, to the dude mom.
Yeah, that would have been good.
That'd have been a good ending spot.
it.
That would've been
You
good
keep
ending, yeah.
moving, Good.
Yes, definitely.
Not when you trying to be Mr. Hero Man. You're not fucking.
Well, you
SEAL
gotta
Team
think because
6.
when he spoke to the old man, that was the last impression that he had.
Yeah,
So the old man kind of changed the way that he was feeling.
yeah.
I don't even know what the old man was talking like.
But
I didn't pay attention to that last part because
But-
Because when I saw
Mike was
it-
already sick.
No, that's
Yeah, I was like. By
Yeah.
the time I saw, I was like, "Get the
nah.
fuck
So the
outta
the
here."
old man basically explained like why he did it and why he was playing the game and like why because he was like,
So basically, he was a VIP that wanted to play the game.
He's
he's the owner.
like
So
hoster, like creator of the game.
So basically, he was saying like, and with the homeless dude, he was like, how many people will actually stop to help this person?
Exactly. Like,
And he was saying like, at least he was. I mean, what he was doing was very fucked up. But he's like, I'm giving these people a chance because nobody will. So at least I'm giving these people a chance. But it's like,
Why
bro,
they gotta die?
yeah, he's killing
Let's
people.
talk about that. Why do they have to die?
He's like,
because,
You could just have them lose and just go away.
it's kind
But
of like, it's kind of,
They don't have to die. That's when you lose.
no,
me.
that's the
Shut
thing.
Up.
That's
you
the
don't
thing.
have
Now.
to die.
it's not the thing. It's
No,
kind of like
he
it's-
told why they have to die.
Huh?
He told why they have to die.
Why?
Because it's a
they need
group of
repercussions.
it's a group of people where money is only going to be so entertaining. So what they did was they created this game to make it entertaining, and they're betting each other
Oh,
on the
yeah.
results of it. That's why they had to die.
Their deaths were entertaining.
Yeah.
They're entertainment for them.
But that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Because it was entertainment for a whole bunch of white guys.
Yeah, the one dude was sick.
He was,
Yeah,
he was
wanted that
freak nasty.
Korean
He
mouth.
was-
Yeah.
What was tripping me out was all them girls that was just furniture.
Yeah,
That's
that
how
was,
you know it was
that was very disturbing.
big
to
money.
me.
Those was real.
Very.
Yes, they
It
were.
was really, it
humans.
was just women that were just chairs.
Just sitting there as chairs, like
and then they would like they were the couch. I was like,
so your job was just to lay there, like
Yeah,
just,
a
and not
footstool?
and be a what?
Yeah.
and then also we didn't even talk about there was a whole side mission going on with the actual guards themselves selling organs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was
But
random and wild.
You know what?
but
What really tripped me out was the fact that when the cop was being a security guard or one of the guards, you could see that these niggas had no lives. So what are you actually like? What do you need money for? They didn't need money. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't take their mask off. You couldn't leave.
maybe they weren't there for like
I think that probably is for like a it's
a
like
temporary job.
That was like
Yeah,
a
it's
season.
probably like
How
a
do you get?
it's a
How do you
temp
get
job.
hired for that?
listen.
So
Do you fill out a job application?
so
Do you fill out an application?
one of the TikTok theories is that the blue cards, that depending on which color card you picked, you'll
Uh-huh.
either be offered to play the game or offered to
Oh, direct the game. Mm.
Mm.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
That makes
Interesting.
sense.
Yeah, I watched a couple things.
That makes sense.
But-
Or maybe if it's like if you beat them the first time, then you get the blue card.
Yeah.
But if you ain't winning shit, it's all right. You really fucking suck.
If you're a fiend, keep
Yeah.
on playing.
But
That's-
the one kid was mad young though. Remember?
Yeah. So he could have just been one of those kids that's
Could
down
just
on
been
his luck,
fucked up. Yeah.
homeless, no parents. So it's like, hey, listen, we can either give you this money, you can
Yeah.
become somebody for, like, you're gonna do some fucked up shit,
Yeah.
but at the end you're gonna be good,
Yeah.
or you play the game. And he was just one of the people that won it.
In a way, like
Mm.
with the way they kind of just get rid of people in that show, reminded me of Game of Thrones. Like it didn't really matter who you are. Like they will kill you. Like you could be talking a lot. You could be saying nothing.
Nobody
Dead.
will kill it. Nobody will kill a character like Game of Goddamn
Yeah.
Thrones.
It reminded me of that in a sense.
I
Like
still
they killed everybody.
I still remember the red wedding scene where I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Don't matter.
They killed everybody, and I mean, everybody.
Why? It's realistic.
Nah, it's great.
No, that was great. It was. I was so pissed, but it's actually great because it gives you room.
Because you get like I get into a show based off like characters,
Understandable.
stories, and
Understandable.
everybody
Damn
starts
bad.
fucking dying.
But now that gives you the opportunity to get involved in new characters, and that only works. It only works if a show was good. If a show has good writing and good character development to the point where they can develop any character,
Yeah.
which Game of Thrones could. Like for like no normal show. If Game of Thrones was a normal show, that show would have been canceled after the first season. Because if they killed, like, you know how
a
they
lot
killed,
of people. Yeah, people
they
can't
killed King
sustain
Ned. They
that.
killed
Right,
Ned
that's
off the
what
first season, which is like that still blew my mind. The fact that you can continue and grow even more, which you really much killed the main character, but you
Mhm.
still grew. That means you're creating new characters. You're doing it very well.
Yeah.
Only good shows can do that.
Yeah.
Like if it was an average show, that show would have been canceled after the first season. 'cause,
Or like a normal show where there's only like a couple main characters because that's probably what Q's talking about.
Like that's why I
True.
like
The
Sopranos,
problem
right?
with
'Cause,
those
like, all the
shows-
main guys kind of stuck around to the very
Yeah,
end.
because that's a limited
Yeah.
amount of
You know
characters.
what I'm saying? Like,
Let's say that Sopranos.
But it doesn't have to be limited because
Sopranos.
they kept developing more people.
I would just say, I would say at the start of their shows, right? So Game of Thrones, you have within the first season they introduced, you got the people from the Lannister people.
you speaking Chinese to me right now.
Oh well, you didn't watch the
Yeah.
show. Well, yeah. There's a lot more characters in Game of
Yeah,
Thrones
yeah, I
than
get you.
Sopranos.
Yeah, there's
That's what
Mad
I'm
House.
saying.
Mad
So
House.
it's
is
more
shit.
room for you to kill people and develop other people.
Yeah, and with shows like what Q would probably like, it's predictable because you know they're going to live.
Mhm.
In Game of Thrones, you don't know who's gonna die.
You did not, nigga.
Game of Thrones is comparable. It's comparable like
I
to
don't
like
think no one
you know
should.
like them games that
I don't
never
like
end.
suspense.
You just want to watch a
Yeah,
nice simple show.
Yeah.
no, not
They just
simple,
going to
but
work.
I don't
Low
want-
stakes.
I don't want shit where fucking everybody's dying every other episode. That's how fucking
But
Sons of Anarchy was. I love the show, but everybody's fucking dying.
But
every
if they're
episode.
doing dangerous stuff, they need to die.
They need to die.
yeah, I
But
get it. I
Sopranos
get it.
just
You
is
can't
like
keep
it's such a
fucking
small.
TV.
It's such a small scale though. It's like
No,
all
I'm
right,
with
this
you.
only happens here.
No, I'm with
Like,
you.
but
I'm with
Game
you.
of Thrones is like playing like what's the name of the game? Like just
Dungeons
don't
and
end.
Dragons?
It's like RuneScape or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
it's
I
just
got you.
it just doesn't end.
No, I
Like
get you.
it's
Elder
unlimited.
Scrolls.
Yeah, exactly. It's just them games where it just the universe just keeps on going and it keeps
It's
rebuilding
a
itself
reason
because it's
why
real life.
Skyrim is 15 years old. They're still cracking
Exactly
out
like
fucking-
Skyrim. Yes, you'll never find the end.
Yeah,
I don't know what's worse, Skyrim or Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know.
As
They-
far as like
Just
how much they're just stretching this damn game.
one
yeah, they're
game
definitely
for-
stretching the fuck out
I
of
think
Grand Theft Auto.
Skyrim came out. No, Grand Theft Auto 4 came out in 2013. Nigga,
Yeah,
it went from 3 to 4 to 5.
So it has
It's
to-
across 3 generations.
Yeah, that shit's pretty crazy.
Sick shit. And Skyrim, I want to
Have y'all played it recently?
I did. I
GTA?
played it about a few months ago.
GTA 5? That shit still go crazy.
I still don't think it's. I still think it's like the third or fourth best Grand Theft
I
Auto.
mean, that's saying a lot. Grand Theft Auto ain't no slouch.
no,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Still go crazy.
But what else? What's another? We were talking about Squid Game.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. I mean, you know, people were trying to get him out of here, but I mean,
You can't.
I'm gonna tell
He
you
didn't-
one thing,
he
people.
didn't- That nigga's a genius, bro.
Not Dave. Sorry,
That
sorry.
nigga's a genius. Did everybody watch it? Did y'all like it? I thought it was amazing.
I have one complaint.
What, the babies was
Nah,
self-defense?
I don't give a fuck about that.
That's true.
That was
I
kind
mean-
of that one was a little bit of a.
Yeah, he was.
I
wrong
see what
about
you're trying to
that.
do, Dave, but
But I think he was trying to make a joke. He had a couple
It's
jokes
still-
in
it was
there.
a joke,
But
but
it kind of felt
I feel like
flat.
on the grand
Self-defense
scale,
or
it-
not, like,
yeah.
I
Either
don't-
way,
yeah, I
if you
think-
kill somebody, it's definitely
No, I
not
get what
frowned
you're saying.
upon
Yeah.
nearly as much, especially if you're a rapper.
yeah, I say I don't think the self defense changes what he was.
It
trying to
doesn't.
get
I
out.
think
It
I
doesn't.
think it takes away from what the baby actually did, though.
He's not. I don't think
He
it
didn't
was.
just-
It wasn't more so the baby. It was more so the actions.
Yeah.
100%. But
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
I think that's a dangerous.
Everything about him is dangerous.
No,
Really
no,
everything.
no, because that's justified. But this one's a little dangerous because
No, I'm talking about Dave. Everything about Dave is dangerous.
yeah, but I'm talking about when you make that point there, you kind of diminish to the lengths that the baby went. Like he doubled down and tripled down and tripled
Mhm.
down some more.
Yeah, he said he was going to talk about that, but he really didn't get back to it.
I'm
I
like,
don't know.
My only issue.
it's not like he said one off-color thing and then like apologized and he still got canceled anyway. That nigga said that and then kept going and then went
And then
going.
apologized
then made a
and
music
then-
video about, kept going on.
Apologized and then deleted it. Like,
And then he just was not like, bro, like, come on.
yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, I mean, but the back. Yeah, whatever. We talked about the baby forever.
Yeah.
we just it's the baby. My only gripe with it, I felt like I had already watched it. I felt like that was like Sticks and Stones. Like,
Really?
Yeah,
It was-
I felt like I was watching Sticks and Stones over again. It was great, but like all the with like the subject base was like this pretty much. Copy
Yeah,
and paste.
that's my. Yeah,
It was
because-
pretty similar.
Yeah.
That was it. But like it was still great, and like I think he's put himself in the position where he could do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's probably one
It
of
was-
the only ones that could do that. Like
Yeah.
if Kevin Hart does some shit, I'd be like, nigga, we heard this already. Get the fuck off the stage.
I
He
feel
could
like
do
not.
it in a different way to
Yeah.
where it doesn't feel.
Like it still felt great watching it. It was just like afterwards, I'm looking back, I'm like, I feel like I watched that already, but it was still good. You know what
I
I'm saying?
feel like a lot of because that was still a stand-up special. I feel like a lot of people can't really do what he even did
No, 100%.
because like he was still being funny and still telling jokes, but being very serious at the same time.
Yeah.
It was such a crazy balance. It's like, damn, like, am I watching? Like, it wasn't a regular stand-up special.
Yeah.
Like,
and it was almost like it was really a response to Sticks and Stones.
yeah,
and that's
it
why
was. It was like a funny ass TED talk. Like, and I was sitting there watching, like, I can't think of many people like Cat Williams is hilarious, but he could never do that.
Nah,
Kevin Hart can't do that.
No.
Kevin Hart tried, but Kevin Hart can't.
he can't.
You can't do that. So it just kind of like showed the genius that Dave Chappelle really does have, and the way he still can like tell a joke from like 10 minutes ago and then tie it into something else. That shit is nuts, bro.
He could lecture you for 2 hours, but he can tell jokes in between to keep you engaged in what he's saying.
Nah, he's special.
He's very special. He's very special.
I saw a comedy show over the weekend in Atlantic City with it was some more.
Oh yeah, you saw DC Young Fly, right?
Lavelle Crawford, DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller, and Country Wayne.
You saw all the niggas who married when I was like 13.
Yeah, well, it was like a 2-day thing. So the next day was like Mike Epps and a couple other people.
Wow.
Damn,
I wouldn't be able to handle that.
No, it was great. It was funny, but after following up a Dave show to this, it's like, what are you niggas doing up there?
Really kind of spoiled it a little bit.
because
they're all acting a fool, like.
But they all have the same like.
They're all animated.
They're just the same jokes though. Literally, they all go from talking about eating ass and like fucking bitches and like. They like it. Literally, their sets are like literally the exact.
The
same.
content is
the content.
The content pool is this big.
Yeah, literally. I'm talking about from some more to.
I mean, we knew her style. Everybody.
Yeah,
She just talks about getting her pussy ate.
Yeah. To fucking Lavelle Crawford to DC, all of them. They all talk about eating ass.
Even Lavelle Crawford?
Yes, that's I'm like, bro, like nigga, you are 60.
Yeah.
Talk about something. He did. He got surgery.
How's he look? He look good?
Yeah, he does. But he looks mad old now. Like he got surgery, slimmed down, but now he's all gray.
Oh, wow,
So,
okay. I haven't seen him in a long time.
So it looks kind of weird. But it's like watching him, it's like they all have the same fucking show. It's like how? Like nobody has there's no type of originality in jokes, bro. All of them. Literally all of them.
That's kind of
They all had a segment about eating ass. All of them.
Wow.
I was like, y'all can't come up with something a little different. That's why they got.
How was Mike Epps?
Mike Epps was the next day. I didn't see Mike Epps.
Okay.
You missed out.
Country Wayne though.
Yeah, I know he's a fool.
He's a fool. So we're at this theater and they see it holds 11,000 people. Country Wayne has a segment about R. Kelly.
Oh.
He plays 3 R. Kelly songs back to back to back.
Oh.
When I tell you the entirety of this arena sung all these songs.
Yikes.
Word for word.
Yeah, that's the crowd. That's that Facebook
That's
crowd.
That crowd.
It's the Facebook niggas. It's the
Facebook
middle-aged
crowd.
Facebook people.
Bro, it's a lady at my job, like all day. She be like, I mean, I'm gonna listen to R. Kelly. I'm just not gonna have my daughter go over there. I'm like,
wow. Every single person in that crowd posted the hashtag for National Son and National Daughter Day. Those are the type of niggas. Those are the type of people you were with.
Oh my god!
I couldn't believe literally all 11,000 people in that motherfucker are singing these shit at the top of their fucking lungs.
I'm not okay with that.
And I'm like,
and he played for Atlanta City Seagulls. Never forget that.
I'm like, but I'm watching. I'm like, this is like a small sample size, and this is happening here. I can't like
in New Jersey.
Yeah, like there's no hope. There's no hope.
Yeah.
Cause you know, like me and my brother are probably the only people there under 40. Like it's all old heads, right? Like all fucking old heads. And the whole fucking arena is screaming these songs. Wow. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
You don't give a shit.
I can.
And they're on tour, so he does that everywhere he goes.
Yeah, so they were in Minneapolis the night before, and they're going around the whole.
Did he say why he did it?
It was like something whatever. I personally, he's not funny on stage.
Country
Wayne, he's not funny on stage
because he's an animated dude too, so he kind of got to be the type of nigga like, look at me dance, like look at me do a funny dance.
Desi's on tour with them, and there's one other young dude that.
Oh, Desi's on tour.
Yeah.
Did you see Desi?
No, he was the next day.
Desi Banks.
Desi Banks. There's another young one that's like in that group. I forget his name.
I feel like Desi Banks' stand up isn't that funny.
Like it's really not that. It was.
But when he did the fake stand up, when he did the little show, and he was trying to act like a comedian that was bombing, he was like, and then I like that shit was fucking
like
that was.
I mean, like they're all better at skits than they are at stand up. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like but he was talking about art, like talking about the trial, and it was like, but something about separating the music from the person. And like he was like, you know, like when I'm out, you can't tell me when this song come on and the DJ plays a song and the whole fucking arena starts singing.
Yikes, that
Yeah,
is
that's all right,
nasty.
brother.
But he probably was like, "Seems like
It was Ignition.
Yeah.
It was Ignition remix, the first one,
Wow.
and it was Chocolate Factory and something else. But like, literally the whole hook. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, you had a time of your life, didn't you?
No, I was me. I was probably me, my mom, my dad, my brother. Only one that probably weren't singing.
Wow,
So it's like
that's awkward.
that's literally
That's awkward.
Yo.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
Literally, my dad like, yeah, let's go to the show. I'm like, yeah, cool, no problem.
I'd have put my mask on.
Yo, what did you-
I'd have put my fucking mask on and be like,
and I'm sitting there. It was me, my mom, my dad, and my brother. And some more comes out. It goes on about fucking bomb ass pussy, this and that. I'm
"Oh,
like,
that's awkward." You're like,
I'm gonna move. The seat next one was open. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna move next to my brother. And my
Yeah.
mom is there. My mom goes, well, this is awkward.
Yeah, I would have had to turn my back. I'd have to turn my back.
I saw my brother go get food. Every time I talk about eating ass and
Yeah.
giving head shot, like, Quan, you want to go get some cheese sticks?
Yo,
Go get some
bro.
cheese
Yeah,
We'll
now
be
y'all
back in
taking an
about 45
18-year-old to
minutes.
see some more.
We're back in about 2 hours.
He's heard enough. He's been old.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It wasn't well thought. Well, you wouldn't think, like, I guess you should probably expect it. No, but like I'm talking about, their entire sets are just about sex. All of it.
Yeah.
That's all they do. Like
That's pretty lazy.
Yeah, that's
It
what I'm
is
saying. Like
lazy.
it was honestly. and
These
I'm
group of
going from
comics, like
Dave
they've
to
been
that.
doing the same thing they've been doing since like back in the '90s in comic view days.
I'm
So
surprised.
it's like,
I'm surprised. What's the
it
name?
is
on
what
there?
it is.
Laverne. Or not Laverne. What's the other joint's name? The bald headed one. Lunel.
Lunel, yeah.
That's her crowd.
Or Bruce.
So he was on the next day. I think
Bruce.
was
I didn't even know he was
there.
still doing comedy.
Arnez J was the next day.
Oh wow.
There was
Now
somebody-
he's funny.
that's what like even like Lavelle Crawford, like he's hilarious.
Funny.
I wouldn't expect Lavelle
You don't like
Crawford to have
Arnez
a
J?
15 thing.
Hell no.
Oh,
What?
What? His fucking the impersonation.
Oh my god. Kid, do you like Arnez J? The nigga when he pulls his pants up and he
That shit is not funny at all.
You heard about his
bro.
special brother,
Oh my god.
Lil
you're crazy.
Rodney?
Lil Rodney.
Oh my
What?
god. That shit is horrendous.
The Lil Rodney shit.
It's
Every time I'm like,
it's funny.
shut
It's
the
funnier than
fuck
Mike
up.
Epps.
On
Yeah.
stage.
On stage,
I
it's
mean,
funnier than Mike
That
Epps.
Epps is
shit's
not,
hilarious.
he's not really good on stage.
I don't know. Do we have anything else to talk about?
Yeah, no, I mean,
We got questions?
I can check, but yeah.
You said Michael Epps on stage is trash? When he did,
He's movie funny. He's not
Yeah.
that funny.
but he
That's
has
the same
moments.
way I feel about
When he talked about when he did the chicken wing,
Cedric the Entertainer.
you said who?
I still feel the
Cedric.
same way
Oh,
about Cedric.
well, Cedric the Entertainer is a better stand-up comedian than Mike Epps.
But yeah, Cedric is
Earthquake
definitely
was the other one.
Earthquake is crazy.
He was the next day.
But he says that he pretty much talks about sex too, just being old and having sex.
That's what, I was like, what the
Yeah, when you're old, your hips just don't work the same no more.
It's literally, it went
That's
from that-
everybody.
Kevin Hart's radio and his show.
Them niggas are not
Nah.
funny.
What, Shake's house?
Nah.
That's a couple of his things.
Plastic
The
Cup
Black
Boys.
Boys,
That
them niggas aren't funny.
No, that should be hilarious.
Nah, the one dude I saw, when I saw Kevin Hart, I think Naeem,
Oh yeah, Naeem.
his set was funnier than what Kevin Hart did.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Kevin Hart on New Year's one time, and I think this one he did. This is the one. I think it was the one when he was talking about there was an animal outside his house.
The raccoon.
Yeah, the raccoon.
Yeah.
So
We had the music going and shit in
Yeah,
the background.
yeah,
And the thumbs.
yeah. So like that was the funniest part of the show, but everything else was pretty forgettable. And I saw that live, and I was just like, damn, that was not as funny as I thought it would be. Like the moment was really big, but other than that, everything else was kind of like like yeah, like fake laugh, like forcing laugh out, like but
One of the dudes is an opener. He's from Philly. I forget his name. Something Carter. No, something Carter.
is it good?
He literally like he's from Philly and he mimicked. It was like it literally felt like I was watching a Kevin Hart show. Like how he
Oh.
opened. It was so bad though. It was like
Oh,
trying
God.
way too hard.
Yeah.
Kevin. Like it was so obvious. to me,
Yikes.
bro, come on.
I haven't been to a good comedy. Was it the shit was sold out?
Yeah, that shit was packed.
What was it? Convention center?
No, I was just looking at it.
Okay.
I was supposed to go to one last year.
Got a few questions here.
Oh, we do.
Few that sounds like they might want to provoke us.
The Boardwalk Hall.
Board call.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was funny. That was
What?
funny. Second City. It's a comedy club in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, they get just started.
yeah, that was good.
So, yeah, they're trying to start some. They're trying to start some drama.
Who?
Because whatever his question is about.
Yeah,
Here we
what-
go.
What question is this?
Firstly, shut the fuck up, Keenan. Now that we're past that, how y'all give Craig David Corey's mic and Keenan still don't have one? Y'all did him so dirty.
Because to substitute for giving Keenan a mic, I mean, first of all, we're using this.
First
house.
of all, I want to be real.
like
Corey, in his absence when he left, he requested
he did request that.
Dr. Waff.
He did. And y'all hear Keenan on the mic all the time. He just doesn't have his own.
And he just
And sometimes
And
things
Corey-
Keenan
and-
says don't need to be picked up.
yeah. And Keenan also understands it.
Yeah, he
because
knows
we,
that.
we were just literally saying this before we recorded
Yeah.
because every time Keenan knows he's about to say some dumb shit,
He gives us
he-
a little look.
he indicates it with himself because
Yeah.
he kind of chuckles at
He
his own.
knows.
He chuckles at his own nonsense, and then he says it right now. Here you go.
But
Go
here's
ahead.
the thing, though. Like I can censor myself better than you can.
No, you
Then Mike,
Do you know what you were about to? Do you know what you
how many-
stopped yourself from
do you
saying
know
earlier?
how many times
Do you know what
do
you-
how many
Keenan,
Michael,
Keenan,
how many
Keenan,
things
what did you
have-
stop yourself from saying
Michael,
earlier?
how many times have you had to mute yourself? How many wild
Keenan.
shit have you had to cut out?
Keenan, whatever I just said, do you know what we had to stop you from
I
saying
know
earlier?
I was. You ain't have to stop me. I knew what I was about to say. But,
So,
But it was so bad you had to stop yourself.
But did I say it? Though?
That makes it
Mike,
worse.
Mike would have said it. He'd be like,
That makes it worse. You know
we're
what it's like?
talking about
No,
blacked out
you know what
39
it's- you know what it's like? You know what it's like? It's like when CNN was like, "Oh, what's worse, cracker or the N word?" Like they couldn't even say it.
can't say what
You
one
couldn't even
word
say
is.
it.
I know.
See, but Mike
Couldn't
screaming
even
nigga
say-
the entire
You
time.
couldn't even say it. No, because they knew. That's how you just know.
You say what you were about to
Like,
say on the mic right
yeah,
now.
you're trying to compare the two,
Say
but
it.
you know which one is
Speak.
worse. Look at this
Speak
shit
it
about to
right
fall
now.
down.
Give us your take that you was about to have on the mic.
Listen, it's old news. We don't
I know.
worry about
Yeah. We don't want to know
I don't even want to.
because it was horrible.
That's why Keenan doesn't have a
that.
mic.
Oh, Boosie.
Oh God, he got arrested. Oh yeah, no. Oh okay.
Yeah, remember that? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Woo. Whoa. Yeah, we can't even talk about that.
It's for your own good.
Yeah.
So for
Yeah,
whoever
you
that
just-
is,
you sit back and relax.
I just be minding my business.
we
No,
give,
you don't.
We give Keenan doses of microphone as he sees fit.
He
Yeah.
had the mic the first episode. Corey was gone, and that's when
Yeah.
everybody was
Yeah, he did.
on
And
it.
then
y'all
the comments,
The comment. I don't know who this is.
somebody was like, "Yo, tell that
Keenan,
nigga."
did you do this? Did you send this in?
The real KD.
What's it say? No, did he send that question?
Oh, it might have been. Yeah, Keenan.
Because when we gave him the mic, we got a flood of no.
Never again.
And don't
This nigga was wild.
because you know what it's like when a nigga don't get to play all the time and then
Yeah,
you give him
he
the
gets
basketball.
on, he just
First
shoot
you
it.
shoot for the half court. Woo, just flinging it.
Like, whoa, bro.
Well, brother, let's set up
chill.
the offense
Yeah,
first.
let's get the flow of things.
Can you at least do the little fake thing where you put your hand up and set up the offense?
God
But the thing is, I had so much more to say.
Yeah, nah.
That nigga was doing the Carlton shot.
I was gonna explain how me and Corey are pretty much the same person, but y'all just stopped it right after that. But I was just saying
Because you started it off bad. You said
No,
we
I
had.
didn't.
Yeah, you said
We both got the same initials.
No.
I'm the real KD.
Yeah, we gave me I got the mic because we just both KD. So
P.U.
yeah,
Get off.
It was quiet, and then everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
It's like that.
It
It's
did
like
go quiet. That
it's
didn't
like
let it go
it's
quiet.
like that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward puts his
Oh,
tongue
yeah.
up. Boo!
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm bad.
Moo,
Then they came in. Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Give me my shine.
You ruined
Sorry,
it.
your bulb
You
went out.
ruined it.
Let me glisten.
The
No.
bulb fizzled
You
out.
ruined it.
I was a rookie. It was first time with
No.
nighttime.
Mm-mm. It's like when you let a
Yeah,
six.
you was a
It's like when
rookie-
you let a
You was
six
a rookie
man.
in my career, and you
Yeah.
played yourself into a D play.
It's like when you let a 6-man get the start, and this nigga was like, I mean, I always have the green
your
light,
meter
so why
went
would
down.
that change?
Your meter went down to a D minus, and then you was on the. We put you on the bench.
I have the green light any other time, so why not now? No, shot himself out the game.
Leave defensive assignment. Leave defensive assignment.
Bad call for pass.
Bad
Call for pass ignored.
Bad shot selection. Bad shot selection. Call for pass ignored.
Fight back. Fight back. Come on.
Shot blocked. Shot blocked. Turnover. Shot blocked.
See, here's the thing.
Call for pass
you
ignored.
can't say that because you don't. I don't get the light shined on me enough. Okay.
You do. We're at your
don't.
house.
Exactly. We're at my house. Okay. This is mine. I've been letting y'all eat here for 2 years.
Has it been that long?
Yes.
It's been that long?
It's been 2 years.
We have not been recording here, for
Bro,
2
you
years.
started this during the pandemic.
but not here.
Yes.
It's been a year.
No.
It's
It's
probably like May.
you've been here 2 summers. Going on a second winter.
Well, we were at Q's house for a minute.
So we probably really started here like May.
20? No, not May 2020.
May or June. No, because we went to mine first. You're right. We went to mine first.
Yeah,
So it's probably middle
it's
of
been,
summer last summer.
been about a year.
No,
I'll give you about a year.
We're going on our second winter here.
Okay.
If-
So a year.
That
we-
could be a year.
No, we've been here through 2 summers because we pretty much watched this whole room get built to where it is. We didn't do this summer. We did this last summer.
That's a year, right?
Nah, bro. We was at my house when Laugh Now Cry Later came out, and that wasn't 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was last year.
it's only been about a year.
It's been a year.
It's probably been between 12 to 14 months.
yeah,
No cap.
Yeah, it's been a year and a year and a half. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
If somebody had a
that-
baby, still not walking and talking, but they're born.
We'll give them the Mexican age.
What? Mexican
It's
age.
still in the stroller.
Yeah.
Stroller at 30,
Big dragon.
39 months.
Is that what happens?
Feet dragging.
Is that
on
what
the
happens?
floor.
You never seen a Mexican baby in a stroller?
Why do you?
Can we
I
actually
don't
get
know
off
what
on that
y'all
real quick?
talking
Yo,
about.
Hispanic babies are very badly behaved.
All right, now I've had to deal with like
Hispanic babies are terrible.
signing them up at the gym with their little badass, badass kids. But bro, they don't say shit to them.
They say
They don't say anything because they're just so fed
Yo,
up by the
oh,
bullshit.
let me-
they don't
so,
say shit.
Bro, perfect story,
And they're
right?
and they're in public, so it's like, I mean, I know I'm out right now, but honestly,
Bro,
I don't give a fuck.
We're
man.
on the way to. So it's the day.
You
Kevin's-
say something.
It's Kevin's wedding, right?
Yeah.
Hit a nerve.
So I'm on the way to Kevin's wedding, right? And you know I'm a piece of shit. So on the way there, I stop at a CVS to get them a card because, duh. It's literally the CVS a mile away.
A mile away.
From the venue, and I get a card and some money, right?
Oh my gosh.
So I'm in there, I'm in there looking for a card, and there's this little tubby little Mexican boy just walking around the store, just speaking his broken English, and he's like he's got his shirt on, no shoes, no socks, in the store, just walking around,
Just barefoot.
barefoot in the store, touching shit, grabbing shit. He's walking and he pushes this grown man out the way by his legs to like grab a toy or something out of the bin.
Should have kicked him.
And and like, excuse me. Like, and then he says people like, I'm here right now. And it's like, and it's an old Asian man. He's like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? And it's like, and his fucking Tweety Bird jacket wearing mama.
No back pocket having bitch.
Fucking hairy arm lot 29
Oh my
jacket
God.
wearing New York Giant probably fan bitch. fucking wet curled baby hair mama is sitting there, literally sitting there exchanging coupons for like toothpaste and deodorant, like packs and packs of toothpaste and deodorant, like she's about to go do a shelter giveaway,
She's in there couponing.
but it's for herself. And it's like she's got the baby shoes in her hand while he just explores everywhere.
This nigga's just running around
He's
there,
just running around pushing niggas, touching shit.
pushing niggas.
I'm like, what the fuck is little Rebeto doing? And he doesn't put his shoes on when they leave.
So he's out in Philly barefoot.
He's out in Pennsylvania
He's out in
streets.
Kensington, wilding
Yeah,
out.
wilding out with his toesies out.
They need to get a tetanus
With
shot.
all his little piggies out. So yeah, I just had to get that out. Hispanic people, discipline your babies well. Hispanic babies are the worst.
They
They
are-
might be worse than white children.
They are
They're
bad.
neck and neck with white children. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah,
Hispanic babies are rough.
White kids are bad, bro. Little white babies bad.
Oh,
But
those
little
are-
Hispanic ones, because they got little silver teeth too. Them niggas be terrible.
Yo, those little root beer sticky mouth niggas.
Can you read the next?
Yo, we know when kids are sticky. Oh God, I just want to.
I know you.
I
ain't-
really want to kick these
like
niggas.
I
bro.
know, like yo, when a
Because
little-
I hate being sticky.
when a
So
little-
when a little baby touches me and they're sticky,
just-
I want
just
to fucking
around.
kill them.
he just moving around sticky.
And they got just fucking like, nigga, you ate a popsicle 3 days ago. Why do you still have residue
Why
on
is
you?
this
I want to fucking murder
Why
you.
do I still see firecracker on your lips? You dirty bitch.
Oh my
Where's
God.
your mom?
No, nothing. You know what's the worst? When kids smell like cheese. When they smell like Cheez-Its, oh my. And they got the fucking Cheez-It residue on them. I'm just get the fuck out of here, bro.
I just want to fucking punch him.
Back the fuck up,
Punch the
nigga.
fucking cheeses out the chest.
Niggas be disgusting, bro. I
Click,
hate
just click. Like,
niggas mad sticky with syrup on them and shit.
like nigga, yo, it's 9 p.m. Why do you have maple syrup in your face? You fucking degenerate.
Fucking nasty bitch. Watch yourself. You fucking
Watch-
unemployed
get-
motherfucker.
Get your,
Oh
Kid's
my
like 4
God.
years old.
Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
Get your mom to get the dick out of her mouth and tell her to wash her ass. Jesus.
Maybe we should be
God
Tell-
damn.
Tell your mom to stop playing with Uncle Jimmy.
Oh my god.
And fucking wash your face.
Fucking wash it. Put a rag to your face.
God
And
damn.
not the cum rag. The
Oh my
regular
God.
rag.
You know what I also hate? I hate when kids like, cause people like how that little boy ain't had no damn shoes on. The bottom of their feet be so fucking nasty. Oh,
Yeah.
I hate.
Them motherfucking.
I hate that
Motherfucker,
shit.
they got fucking. They look like Tom Hanks on the top of their foot. They look like Clint Capella on the bottom of their foot. What the fuck is wrong with you?
The fuck is this?
The fucking look like a fucking penguin tuxedo.
Oh my god.
Jesus, you fucking dirtball.
You just see the dirt flying off.
Holy, like
Oh
like a
my God.
fucking ball of H1N1.
Man, kids fucking
Jesus,
suck.
Just put them in a fucking pig pen. Oh my, fucking eat them, feed them slop, slop and high C juice. Send them to the gulag.
And that was the kid slander.
Make them fight it out.
Yeah, I would love this.
Little kid
How
gulag.
many kids do you think?
The kid Squid Game.
The kids.
Squid
Yo,
Game
nah,
under
it's
10.
over.
Your eyes lit up way too big, Mike. So whatever
over.
just went through your head,
It's
is
over.
disgusting.
Toddler
No,
game?
This
Or
nigga
toddler
eyes.
game?
If it was the Squid Game with kids,
Bruh.
that series would be 19 minutes long.
It'd be a.
And 18 minutes.
It'd be a Pink Panthers
18
album.
minutes would be the guys trying to get them into the car while shutting the fuck up. All right, come on, get your seatbelt on. We're going to play the Squid Game.
Dead. Everybody dead off first
Yep.
game.
First game.
Red light, green light. Yo, they're getting. They're just done.
Red light.
It's gonna look like a big ass bowl of tomato soup.
Yeah,
It's
it's over.
done.
But there wasn't a yellow.
Done.
But the
Shut the fuck up.
one of them gonna get shot before the game for asking too many questions about the game.
What's that doll doing?
Number 14 is touching me. Bah!
Any more questions?
you and 14 can touch each other in fucking hell. Oh my god. In fucking baby hell.
What's the next question?
All right.
Because what the fuck?
Fuck kids.
We do this like once every 2 months. Just a kids rant.
This
I
kid
hate
be
kids.
terrible.
I hate children.
Kids be bad.
I
man.
hate every.
Huh?
Can you fucking relax? I hate every one of them little bastards. That'd probably be why. All right, here we go. I wonder. Okay, let's see. Who sent this one in. Clearly to provoke me and Elsie. I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. The Sixers without Ben look like a 7-8 seed team. Tyrese isn't good enough for a PG1. Why is nobody talking about the mistakes L's game made in Game 7 other than Ben? Matisse fouled harder at 3 with 50 seconds left when the Sixers were down 1. Then Joe came down and got stripped, but somehow the fault was all put on Ben.
Did this person
The
just
gra-
watch
The
the
grass
game?
ain't always greener on the other side. All I'm gonna say. Well,
User
I said-
2799972.
So I said a lot.
Well,
of that.
Well, we've all. I mean, everybody could have done better.
With this, but
Everybody could have done better.
No, fuck all that.
Mm.
Well, listen here, whoever you are,
Redacted.
yeah, Rich Paul, must be Rich Paul.
This is Ben Simmons speaking.
with the fucking Australian dick in your mouth.
Get that dick out your mouth.
You
Dummy.
can literally point
Chris
all
Paul
these.
wouldn't talk down about Maxie like that.
Yeah,
No.
you're right. I'm sorry. This must be Ben's sister.
Oh, she's
Her
a little
dumbass.
bastard.
Yeah, Matisse fouled Herter in game 3. Yeah, he fouled him. Sure, I'll give you that. And Joel came down and got stripped. You know why Joel was getting stripped all the time?
Because he had to fucking take that shit.
Because he has to have the ball in his hands all the time. You know why he has to have the ball in his hands all the time? Because the motherfucker Ben can't have the ball in his hands because either A, he's not going to shoot or do anything with it because they know they're not going to do anything. They know he's not going to do anything with it. And B, even if he does, they'll just foul him. And guess what? Missing free throws. And even if he doesn't have the ball in his hand, he doesn't want the ball in his hand
He don't
because
want
he's afraid to shoot free throws. When that nigga comes up the court every single time, if in the playoffs or whatever,
He's running
he-
to the free throw line and
he's
stopping
running,
his dribble.
He's running to
and
the
looking
top
for
of the
somebody.
key. He's passing and he's taking his little calf white ass to
The
that
corner,
baseline and just
waiting.
figure it out.
This Ben agenda has gotten so nasty.
It's the truth.
Is that not what he was doing?
Yeah, but like,
Am I gonna put all 8 of those on him? But
No.
we're not gonna act like what
Am I-
we're not gonna do.
Am I
is gonna-
misremembering when Tobias had 4 points in one of those games?
I understand that, but Tobias,
Right?
great, but Tobias didn't come out and say, well, I did what I was supposed to do. That's
Because he didn't.
because he's a normal human.
Yeah,
And he recognized that he didn't do what he's supposed to do, and he said, "I'm going to do better."
but rather
But
than
Ben didn't do that.
this
is
nigga
the
Ben was
problem.
like,
That's
oh,
not-
what was
Once people realize that that's not the issue we
Yeah.
have with the nigga,
No,
then we.
I'm with you on
But I
that.
think everybody's
understand that.
misunderstanding. People are not understanding that it's not the fact that you played bad. It's the fact that after you played so bad, you're not talking about
how bad you played.
You're
You're like,
you
oh,
did okay.
What was Trey Young's plus minus? Oh, okay.
What normal human
think
says that?
I think the narrative of like the Philly fan has changed on him like over the summer.
Okay.
At first,
They were lying to themselves.
no, I'm talking about like just at
I was for damn sure.
just
like
at
that.
the end, just at the end of the season, like the go-to shit was about Ben being the fuck up. No one really said anything else. And then like as Ben started doing his nut shit, it was more so like, all right, we're not really mad about your play. It's more so like you lack heart, right?
And I'm mad about your play too.
I
Yeah.
mean,
But like his play wasn't the worst in that situation.
It's not the problem.
No,
But
no,
he's
that's what I'm
not getting paid the most too. You're
No,
getting
no,
paid.
Tobias is getting paid the most, and he scored 4 points. That's an issue that you need to talk about because at
But,
the
yo.
end of the game, that's the guy who should
But
have
you
the
know
ball in his
what?
hand.
Even if you're getting paid, guess what, nigga? That nigga was a number 1 pick. That
That don't mean
and
anything.
yes, it does.
It doesn't.
It
when you have a
does.
max player on your
It
team.
does when you've been in the same team for 5 years and you've gotten better at nothing offensively. Nothing. 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 Nothing, Q. Nothing. You've done nothing. You have nothing but fuck around and spend money. You've done nothing. And then we were forgiving you. Hold on.
But
No,
your
no, no.
$180 million man gave you 4 points.
I don't give a fuck about that.
But you have to. That's my point. You have
But
to.
you know what? He came out and acknowledged it.
No, he didn't say shit because everybody started talking about Ben.
If you go back to the game, I promise you he didn't say nothing.
Nobody, because everybody went directly to Ben. After Ben's pass underneath the basket to
Because
Trey-
it's not
to-
normal
Because that was
to
one of the
shoot
biggest. Yeah.
under 30% for free throws, Q.
I'm
That's
with
not
you.
normal.
I'm with you, but going back to
You're
the
a
question,
point guard.
Going back to the question,
I don't give a fuck about that dumbass question because it's a dumbass question.
it's not
That
that.
is just-
It brings, if from a basketball standpoint, it brings a very valid point.
No, it don't. To me,
because you're take yourself outside of Philly.
what was the
and
question
look-
again?
it's just a
It was.
statement.
It was.
He
Yeah, it was
said-
more so a
This
statement.
is the statement.
Okay.
We're 7-18 without Ben. I mean,
I don't believe that.
don't believe that.
No.
But
Yeah,
this
I'll
is-
say 5-6.
whatever. Yeah, we're a smooth 5 without Ben. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
You gotta remember, we're still in the East. Okay.
we're settled down. And then we're talking about Matisse, which is You're bringing up the mistake of a bench player. Shut up.
Yeah, you're bringing up a
First of
rotational
all,
player.
I'm not.
That right there,
Yeah,
the
I'm
first
with
thing
you.
out
I'm
your
with
mouth
you.
is a mistake of a
And
bench player.
In his
Fuck
first real playoffs. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Whoever,
100%.
whoever this is
Whoever
catching
this
heat.
is, nigga, you just trying to gaslight us, and good job because you got me angry. But you don't know ball, so fuck
You
off.
don't know.
So, and I don't
Yeah, Mike, you don't talk good shit.
You don't know ball.
No, because the first thing out of his fucking mouth is talking about a second-year player off the bench. Are you fucking stupid?
Let's go. I'm with you.
How stupid
I'm
can you
rolling.
be?
And so far, I'm rolling.
This is still a listener. I mean,
I don't give a fuck.
Call in so we can yell at
What?
you.
you call
He
in.
gets in the voicemail. Fuck who it is? He or she. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
All right, go to the next point. Go to the next point.
Here he goes.
There you go.
And he goes with then Joel came down and got stripped. Unacceptable. But you know what? That nigga was putting up 30 and 40 on a fucking busted knee.
Yeah.
And this
Trying to play
nigga
hero ball
trying to play hero ball
because he
and
had
it's
to.
wrong that you're playing hero ball. But I know why you're playing hero
Yeah.
ball because you got a nigga on your team that doesn't even want to be there because he's a pussy and he's scared of the moment. He doesn't want to be. He's afraid. Like
Literally.
that nigga. What's that nigga on the TikToks? He's not a real athlete. He's pissing down his leg. He doesn't
He's
want to be
pissing down
there.
his
The
leg.
moment's too
I don't
big
want
for
to
him.
be here. My
He
mom
is-
sucks dick. I don't want to be here right
He
now.
is afraid.
Uh,
Because you know what it's going to look like if Joel doesn't nut up and take these shots? It's going to look like that it's seen in semi-pro where
They're
Will
just
Thorne's
like-
just passing it back.
Yep.
He's just passing it back to Ben, and Ben is... No, I seen this
I
nigga...
would
They've
love to
literally-
see
they've
that.
literally
I
done
would
that.
Love to see.
They've literally
Because-
that has literally happened.
Like, so...
One time Ben had
If you-
Doug
if-
McDermott
if
in
you
the
sent in
post
this-
and had to pass
this-
back.
This
Many
hack-ass,
times.
asinine statement question
it wasn't. It's not
to
that
get
bad.
me angry, you succeeded. But I will end this by you don't know shit about ball. And you seem like one of them niggas that watch about 8 Sixers games a year and then try to tell niggas who watch every game how the shit goes. But please keep listening.
Do you?
Tobias
agree
Harris
that-
had one bad game. What was the issue?
That's what I'm saying. He had a
Yeah.
game where he had 4 points.
Yeah, that's
He had a
one
whole
game.
bad series.
I don't care. You can never score. As making $180 million, you can never score 4 points in a playoff game. Mike.
I got you.
Okay, that's it. That's it. We
But
agree on
I'm
that.
talking
That's
about one game. I'm talking about a whole series for this nigga.
it. Okay.
An entire 7 games of shit.
What was Tobias' numbers in Game 7?
No. He was 8 for 13 with 20 points.
That's
Did he really have
exactly what
20?
we asked for him.
Did he really have 20 that game?
I'm looking.
I
at it
thought.
right now.
We gotta.
Oh wait. Nope.
No.
8 for 24 for 24.
Oh.
8 for 24.
And he had 24
I don't
points.
give a fuck.
That nigga was shooting. It's game
You're
7.
still
He's
shooting the goddamn thing.
He's shooting. He's doing what
This nigga
He's trying to put the ball in the rim.
And here's the problem,
24.
Q. The problem I have with that statement, because you're talking about money. He shouldn't be making that much. He shouldn't be the highest paid player on the
But
team.
he is. So
But
you
that-
need to hold him to that standard. That's my point. You got to. Because why do you hold Ben to that standard? Because
That's
he
completely different.
No, because if Ben was making $8 million
I
a
hold.
year,
I'm not a Sixers fan. I hold him to that standard because I see he has the talent, but he doesn't apply it.
Yeah.
That's
if Ben
the
was
problem.
making $8 million a year, no one would say a thing.
Because he would just be on the bench.
Because he'd be a rotational
That's what
player
I'm
making
saying.
$8 million a
That's,
year.
that's what I'm saying. So now
he would be Matisse Bible, where this fucker
That's
decided
what
the
I'm-
first thing out of his mouth was gonna say.
that's what I'm saying. So now
That's like us asking, like, yo, why is Isaiah Joe not
no,
getting it done?
that's what I'm saying. So now once you take on that big contract, right?
Why
It
is
comes with
Alex
it.
Singleton not leading the Eagles to the promised land?
it comes with some type of it comes with expectation, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So your highest salary on the team, you have to expect him to show up in the big moments.
I
not?
I
Yeah.
expect a first.
I don't think he
I
does,
expect the
seriously.
number 1 overall pick, who is supposed to be a franchise-changing player. I
Okay,
don't.
well, that's just a mistake from thinking that
Either way,
because he's never been a dominant
either way,
offensive player.
it's no.
So why do you think he's a franchise changing player?
Number 1
They see
players are
the
supposed.
potential.
you're
Yeah, but
supposed to
he's okay. In the modern era NBA, right? Last 20 years, there's no franchise changing defensive players. I think.
But he didn't come out as a defensive player.
He didn't come out as an offensive player.
He came out as a balanced
If
player.
you want to say that, I mean, Kawhi
And then he
came out
just
as a
stopped
defensive
Kawhi,
player.
shooting.
Kawhi, but
Because
Kawhi,
that nigga,
but
because
Kawhi wasn't drafted as a franchise changing player. He was drafted what 17.
He was
like that?
molded into it. So
Yes,
maybe they
that's-
we were
thought
sold-
they had
that's a
that.
little
an
different.
all-around player, because that's what he was coming out of college. and then he just shut off the fucking valve of half his game.
I'm with you.
You said he did change that franchise? Who Ben? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, positive.
Yeah, in a positive way. He projected
but
us.
it's plateaued.
Yeah, he projected us way up.
This was his 4th season, right?
I think it's 4th or 5th.
But I think it's.
I think 4th, but he's been in the league
but
for 5.
I think because
He was hurt the first year.
He's also 23.
He's still really young.
I don't give a fuck.
Nah, that changes shit, bro.
That's why. But that's why I said earlier. That's why I said earlier. Like in 10
Bro,
years, he's not gonna think the same way he
about
thinks
it,
now.
Like, think about it from people from it. Nobody from his class has been able to get it done yet. Nobody.
It's not about getting it done.
It's
It's not
not
about.
about.
No, it's not about that.
Come on,
It's
Q.
about having the desire to be better. He
Yeah.
does not have the desire to be better.
I don't
He-
disagree with you on that front.
It's that simple.
But
It's
to
no.
say
It's
that,
there's
like,
no
to
need.
say that he's like cut off. I don't believe that because he's just first team all defense and all star.
No,
Like I
his-
said,
his offensive progression.
all the nigga needs is some heart, and he don't play like he got it.
He's afraid to
That's
shoot.
all he needs. And even
It's very
just
simple.
play like you want to
I
play
don't know
basketball.
why you're putting Chinese arithmetic on
No,
it.
because
The nigga don't want to do it
He's putting
because
English
he's
on it.
afraid to do it.
no,
It's not calculus.
no,
Putting
but
English on.
for someone right basketball, as if you're looking at that team, you get down to the 4th quarter, the ball should be going through Embiid, Curry, and Tobias.
Then
That's what
that motherfucker shouldn't be out there.
Well, that's a whole nother.
Or it shouldn't be on the point guard.
Well,
And if
that's
that's the
a whole
case-
nother thing.
And if that's the case, that's his fault because
no,
it's been
that's not
4
his fault.
years.
That's not his
What?
fault. How's that Ben's fault? If
It's
they
been 4 fucking years. If we can't depend on you in the end of games, you don't get better to the point where we can have the ball in your hands. You can't even be on the court.
no,
You can't even be on the fucking court because you can't hit free throws. You stop. You don't. You shut up.
No.
Don't fucking try to do that
Not-
shit, man.
like
You're
I'm
gonna
sorry,
fucking
but you
stop.
no, yo,
He literally can't be on the court. Like
he
Doc
can
had to
if you
take him
use
off.
him right.
No,
How?
but if you can't make free throws,
What the fuck are you
Giannis
doing?
couldn't make free throws till Game 7.
But Giannis
But
was
you
still
know what?
dangerous enough.
He nutted up. He nutted
he
up.
did,
And
he
he
did
did
say-
that shit.
he did.
Not that
He
pussy
did.
boy.
He did.
no.
But like,
Don't bring up Giannis. Don't bring up Giannis.
But LeBron has shot 60% from the free throw line like his entire playoff career.
Yeah, but he ain't
It is-
scared.
But you know what? And I
But
hate
what
that
does he
He ain't
do?
comparison.
scared.
And I hate that comparison. They go, oh, you just need to build around Ben like you build around Giannis. Giannis got a pair of fucking balls.
I don't say build around Ben.
I know that's the thing around.
But
Yeah.
Embiid is your guy.
Yeah.
Ben offensively should be your 4th option at best. And that's
That's-
okay.
But you're still on
that's
the court.
okay when
You're
you
still
have
on the court.
nah,
that's
that's
okay.
not okay.
What
to me.
what option is TJ McConnell on anybody's team?
It's okay.
5th.
It's okay when you have the shooter as great as Seth Curry, and you have a guy who should be able to get you a bucket when it comes down to it in your
I'm not
$180
talking
million
about
man
you.
in
I'm not
Tobias.
talking about you going and getting me a bucket. I'm talking about you hitting fucking free throws. I'm talking about you
But like,
being
what are the
out
chances
there.
of him getting to the free throw line if he's the 4th option on offense? Realistically,
If you're the point guard when the ball's always in your hand,
The
a
ball's
lot.
always in your
And
hand. The chances are high. That's why we got to take him out the game.
but that's when it comes down to 4th quarter under 2 minutes when you're about to go into the penalty,
Mhm.
the ball should be in his hand.
The ball should
As a
you
number
start the
one pick,
offense.
If you're a number one,
That number 1 pick, it's bro.
what do you mean?
Wait,
It's
wait. That because that don't.
Q, do you think he shouldn't be the point guard?
I think when
That,
it gets
I've been
down,
saying that.
I think when it gets down to the end of the game, right, under 3-4
Then if
minutes
he's
of
not
the
the
game,
point guard, then what the
If
fuck
he
is he doing?
if he can't be the point guard at the end
You
of the
tell me
game,
what
he
he's
shouldn't
doing.
be at the start.
What
of
is
the
he
game,
doing?
In my opinion.
You said he shouldn't start?
No.
But why would you take? You can't. No.
What is he doing?
Is LeBron the point guard to start the game? Just answer the question.
Last
On
season
this
he
team
was.
right now.
For most of his career, is LeBron the point guard to start the game?
No.
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 But when it comes down to 2 minutes left, who's the fucking point guard on LeBron's team?
LeBron.
Because he's the best point guard
That-
on the team,
That's
technically.
fine. But he doesn't start off as point guard.
Kobe
for
became the point
balance
guard.
his point.
I want you to apply this logic to Ben
No, I'm
somehow,
not-
some way.
no,
Kobe became the point guard.
I see what you're saying.
No, he just said if you can't be the point guard at the end, you should be the point guard at the beginning. That's not the case. Like the basketball, it's about situations. Especially when it comes down to the end of games. Like, that's a situation. You got to be prepared as a coach to put your team in a position to win. Ben could be good for you for 3.5 quarters, and then you cannot be
But
good for you.
understand that.
Like, that's-
what,
like, for the
what,
case, like-
what
Wait,
is
let me
he
finish.
doing?
Let me finish.
when-
He won't go.
Does Lou Williams close out games?
He's the 6th man, so
But does he close out games?
sometimes. Not sometimes.
Most of the time, you ever look at a team where Lou Williams was on the team, he's usually in the game at the end of games.
Because he's a
but that means there's a
Guaranteed
starter coming
score.
off the floor for a 6-man. So it's a thing in the NBA where like you have a bench player that offensively gives you something better than a starter does in late in games, and that's what you have to do with Ben, in my opinion. Same thing. Jordan Clarkson on the Jazz. In the end of the games, he's in the game. He's a 6-man, but he's in the game at the end of the game to close the game out.
O'Neal comes out.
Then Ben
but like
can't
you-
be.
But like
I see what you
know
mean.
what I'm
though.
saying?
I see
Like,
what you mean.
like you have to have something. You have to have an alternative because he's good enough where you can keep him in the game for 3.5 quarters to play defense, to run your offense. He's good enough.
But
to do that.
the way it hurts us is most teams don't do that with their starting point guard.
Like 100%. But
Yeah,
now
that's
That's how it hurts us because he's literally our he sets the pace for the offense.
100%. But now you got to. Now it's time where Tobias, time to step up. And this
Like,
and this is
And that's like,
time
and that's
for you to
saying
step
like
up.
you gotta.
Yeah.
That's like replacing 2 people because now it's like, oh, we gotta put a point guard in, and we gotta put somebody else in for like the small
He's a
forward.
black hole.
Yeah, he's a void.
It's only in that one situation though. In my
That's
opinion.
That's
But
an
it
important
keeps
situation.
happening.
It
That's
is.
like the most important situation
It
there
is,
is, buddy.
but it's fixable.
It's fixable.
It's fixable.
It's
By
fixable.
telling that nigga
If
to
you go
nut
get-
up and hit his free throw.
If you go get
It's
a,
fixable if you get a point guard. That's
if you
why.
get a
That's why I
bench player
wanted
that can
Chris.
play,
Bro, no, that's why I wanted Chris Paul so bad.
like
Chris Paul could have fixed all of this with Ben still on the team.
if you go get a 6-man that can play, like not a Shake Milton, like a legitimate off the bench scorer, that fixes your whole
Nigga,
problem.
Malcolm Brogdon might
Who's
be able to
running
fix
the
this problem
point at the end of the
with
game?
Ben
then?
Simmons still on the team.
Let Tobias and Joel run a 2-man game at the end of the game. All you gotta do is get the ball up the court. Seth Curry can get the ball up the court, and then Tobias and Joel run a 2-man game. Like it's possible to do, especially when you got Embiid, because like.
But also, what I
Right.
think what it comes down to is, in addition to that, a lot of times we wouldn't even be in these situations if Ben would just get the job done half the time.
I'm
be
with.
a normal, competent,
Be a normal
starting, not an all-star.
Don't take anything I'm saying as a
Defensive
excuse
Ben.
for Ben.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben needs to get better. 100% on board that. But you got what you got, right?
Yeah.
So now let's work to fix it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to fix this nigga no more. I'm tired of fixing this bum ass, broken bitch ass.
I'm with you on that.
I want to fucking ship him off. I don't want to fix this nigga no more.
Ben, for Ben's sake, he needs to get better. But if he's not gonna get better, guess what, Ben? You're sitting in the 4th quarter, and now you gotta live with that. You're not in the game at the end of the game.
And also,
Right.
you're getting a pay cut too,
Yeah,
because niggas ain't paying for defense.
yeah.
Shout out
so
to Corey.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
If you're not- if you're not-
saying that.
It-
Shout out to Corey.
Yeah, if you're not Rudy Gobert, and I know Corey is loving this. If you're not Rudy Gobert, you're not getting paid for defense.
But again, I
Just
will
not
go back
happening.
to something I always said. I need you to be doing both things.
Yeah.
You need to be
And then,
doing both.
and we paid him thinking that he would, and he probably was in the front office like, yeah, no problem, I can do that. Like I'm Ben Simmons, yeah,
No,
take a
of course.
couple more
And
jumps,
that's-
yeah.
I think
Yeah. Because he was shooting turnaround jumpers before. We all saw him do it, and then he just stopped.
and
It's
that's
the
what
weirdest
there's something.
part.
It's a very weird thing.
Something like you and that
It's a mental
organization-
block.
but,
I'll
like,
tell you what bigger it is.
in that
He's
organization,
a pussy.
like there's something different. Like
No, it's a mental block,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? Like
He has zero confidence.
It's
in
nothing
the game.
organizational.
it is
It's
because
him. He's a pussy.
his game didn't change from Brett Brown to Doc Rivers, and they're 2 completely different coaches.
Yeah.
God, yo, nobody
Mm.
told it. I
But-
don't ever would never
but you
hear
got-
a nigga
look,
say don't shoot.
You
It's
got
him,
you got Brett
bro.
Brown and you got Doc, 2 completely different coaches.
Mhm.
Ben's play style didn't change at all.
But also, you got to think like being in a
How?
basketball game and
Yeah, because
not
one-
doing something
one
that's
came
part of
in
the
and
game
you've
is
been
wild.
doing the same
I'm
thing
not
for
blaming
3
you.
years,
Yeah,
and you're not going to change. Why would he change? What the fuck is Doc going to make him do at this point? He's already established as the second best player on the team. He's not going to. Doc is not
But
coming
think
on
about
some
it, like, bro,
authoritarian shit.
not-
tell him to shoot the ball.
Not doing
That's
something.
something you do in a nigga's second year or first year, not on a
Eh.
4th or
you
5th year.
got to.
It has
But
to
bro,
be done.
got
not
to.
not
It has to be
not
done.
doing something that's part of the game is
I understand
very
It
strange.
has to be done.
It's
but-
very strange.
Expecting that to change after him doing the same thing for about 4 years now.
But you did that shit
Whatever.
under that guy. You're not doing that shit under
Yeah,
me.
that's not gonna fly around here. no
when
more.
when you walk in the door, hey, listen. Remember,
I will
remember,
say it's organizational that they have placated this nigga
Remember when-
for forever. Yes.
Remember when Doc got hired and it was like, yeah, Joel and Ben never ran a pick and roll together? Remember
Yeah.
that was the whole thing? We still
Yeah,
didn't
I
see a
remember
pick
that.
and roll together.
They still don't do
You
it.
still didn't see it. You still didn't see it.
Yeah.
Nothing changed. So
I mean,
We
And
got
nothing changed because they didn't like they did a half switch. Like they didn't really they fired Brett Brown, but then they kept Elton Brand, and then
which is why I don't understand
I
that.
don't understand. It's stupid. They
It's
should
so
have
dumb.
They should have cleaned house.
And Elton Brand's the bitch ass nigga that let him come
Elton
in.
Brand's the reason we got overpaid players.
Number one.
That's
and
why
he-
we're in
and-
this hole.
and
That's
he's
why we
the-
got to look at these niggas
and
like,
he's,
oh,
he's the one that let Ben Simmons come in at the. I would have told that nigga, yo, nigga, come tomorrow. What the fuck? Get the fuck are you?
I said that shit.
should have made that nigga
I
stay in
said
the
that shit a
hotel.
couple years ago when they gave Tobias the max, and everybody's like, "But you had to because somebody else didn't give it to him."
Say so.
I would have said, "Let's see who gave it to him." Because the same thing I say about fucking Michael Porter Jr. and with
He's a scammer.
But who the fuck else is mad that they didn't get it? Oh, DeAndre Ayton. It's like I'm not signing anything but the max extension.
He's a crackhead.
Cool, go get it. I'm not. Michael Porter Jr. is the third, maybe fourth best player on the team. I'm not giving you $200 million. I'm sorry. I don't care. He's not worth $200 million, bro.
No, he ain't.
But
He's not worth $200 million.
$200 million is wild.
You said Jimmy Butler?
No, because
He's talking about the Sixers.
reason why they paid
Oh,
Tobias
okay.
because they lost Jimmy. So if you let Tobias go, because
But we
he's not worth-
overcompensated.
You did, but
That
You
one,
had
I'm
nothing.
a little more. I'm forgiving of that situation
what?
because
Overcompensating?
because it's like you
Yeah.
can't be asked out everything. But
Exactly.
in this Michael Porter Jr. situation, it was like, no,
But
nigga,
we-
we
You didn't really
still
have to
got-
do that. Y'all still got a
we-
complete team.
We
like-
still got a complete team without
Yeah.
like.
paying Jimmy or Tobias at that time in their careers. Who would you pay?
Oh, I'm paying Jimmy, but Jimmy wanted out, so you can't let
Yeah,
both
you
of
can't
them
force
walk.
somebody to stay.
You let both of them walk.
Q's
Tobias
letting them
ain't-
walk
Tobi-
for principles.
Tobias ain't giving you what I'm going. I can get 3 players that can do for the same amount of money I'm giving one. It can give me the same production.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you gotta have all
We
three
definitely
on
just
the
saw
court
the
at
Lakers
same
do
time.
that.
That's fine because you got the
Niggas
you,
got 3 players for the same price as TJ McConnell.
you have your centerpiece in Embiid.
DJ McConnell.
Tobias
$15
isn't
million.
even a solid second
All right,
option.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have any other questions?
Basically, at the end of the day, it's a stupid ass question. Work on your
That
question
was-
game.
That was
Shit fucking stupid. You don't know fucking ball.
that was a good content creating question.
Yeah, good job,
Good
Joe,
job,
on the
good
content creator. Don't ask no stupid shit like that.
How many?
Also around Allen Iverson discussing Bleacher Report about wanting to join the Sixers organization. No, I don't think that's a good idea. And I'm gonna keep it.
I think he needs to.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I
No,
don't
no,
think
no, no.
Allen Iverson would be a good coach.
I'm not saying he needs to be a coach.
He-
I think his opinion should matter.
Not with his current makeup. That's my. I think he needs to be there, not under his current makeup.
His
Okay,
opinion.
that's
What do you
not good.
mean?
His opinion
He's
on
talking about cleaning house, like you said
like,
before.
Yeah, they need to
Yeah.
let Maury run the show.
And
Get all
then
the
bring him
niggas
in.
out
Yeah.
there.
Yes. It needs to be a completely Maury run show.
Yeah,
Like Elton Brand needs to fuck off and
Yeah.
go to the Clippers or wherever he needs to go.
yeah, something.
Um.
I'm with you. On that.
Yeah.
but
Allen Iverson shouldn't matter because he's just off the homie tip. Like, yo, we ride for you. Like, bro, you should just have a job.
I think his opinion should matter because he's somebody who played in this city and didn't. He embodies Philly.
at the very
So,
least, let the nigga
If
be
anybody knows how to play in Philly, it's Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
And I feel like if Allen Iverson is sometime in these rooms where they're trying to find a player who can play in Philly, I think at the end of the conversation when the player leaves, Allen could probably be like, yeah, nah, he couldn't handle this.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know him.
Or a situation like where, like, say if he's in the room
Mhm.
during some of these playoff games, right, with the team is like, listen, you know what you about to get when you get out on this court from
Yeah.
these fans, right? Like
Like
y'all-
just providing
yeah,
that insight.
Like y'all playing like this, and you know what they expect from you, right? So like this is how you kind of manage
Yeah.
it. Like he,
Because Doc never
no,
nigga was in Atlanta for his
exactly.
whole career.
So,
like,
like,
it's different.
as like
And
a
who- they don't
consultant
even know-
mentorship
they don't-
type of role.
Yeah, doesn't
absolutely.
give a fuck about basketball.
I don't even know when the
Atlanta.
games start.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know a game.
The probably the only person we've ever had in a coaching staff that can relate to the players is Mo Cheeks, and that's why niggas love him.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. So I think Allen definitely deserves
That's
to have
just
an
like
opinion. I'm not saying he needs to be an assistant head coach. Hell no.
No, he don't even need to coach.
That nigga about to pull up in a baggy ass suit. I don't need that.
It's more so
Yeah.
for like players than it is.
Yeah,
for,
he
like,
should be
coaches.
around
like
the
a
players.
liaison. Like
yeah.
There
type
should
of
be
deal.
pictures of Allen Iverson at the Sixers practice.
Yeah.
Like he should be there.
Fuck that nigga, that nigga statue.
Not the exit. Like I don't
So
think
you don't
Frank
have a
does so much for
statue?
exit.
Wow, he really don't.
Stepping over Tyrone.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Real loser shit. Like I like
That's
it.
like that. Oh, isn't the owners of the league, owners of Six are different now than AI played? I think that's why.
Either way.
Mhm.
Either way, it needs to happen.
But yeah, I mean, he needs something in Philly in general. He's
All right.
is he
Two
the
more.
greatest Philly sports athlete.
Two more. Huh?
He's the most important Philly athlete we've ever had.
100%. No question.
He's above Dr. J. And they want
Who?
a ship.
Just kidding.
Who the fuck?
But
Glad we
Yeah,
all
and they want a ship, right?
yeah, they
Yeah.
want to chip maybe 3.
Allen's above him.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, iconic. Two more questions. Shut the fuck up, Keenan. Nah, for real though, y'all be keeping me going at work. Shout out Corey.
Yeah, shout out Corey.
His face
Interesting.
Yeah, Corey
That's
just,
Keenan.
There's no reaction to it. He's just empty and numb.
Corey just passed
Anyway.
the big test at work.
Anyway,
yeah. Shout out to Corey. He
anyways,
he's
Mike,
officially a pilot.
Where would you rate Baki as an anime?
I saw you tweet about
I
this.
feel like didn't we just talk about anime ranks
Yeah.
not too long ago?
No, this is different. Just
Baki's
it's asking about a specific anime.
Baki is a very good anime.
It's it.
You would like it. You
It's-
like fighting?
Oh, I wouldn't like it.
Do you like fighting?
I don't like anything that's not in English. I'm very racist when it comes to that. I'm sorry.
You can watch it in
Alright.
English.
Nigga, you got tribal tats.
Yeah, I know, but the niggas speak English.
This nigga looks like a fucking Hawaiian poke bowl talking about he's racist. This nigga makes me sick.
You want to see my Confederate flag?
Oh,
What?
It's probably on your back
Get outta here.
somewhere.
Yeah, you probably got one.
It's probably under your thigh.
Don't tread on me.
Don't shut up.
Oh
You
my
will not replace us.
they took a girl.
Baki's very good. Baki's you guys don't know, it's a combat anime. They just released a new season.
Combat
on-
might be like understatement.
Yeah.
No, nigga, it's fighting.
They be fucking each other up.
Them niggas be fighting. I
Oh,
seen
no.
a nigga rip another nigga's face off on that anime, and
It just sounds so weird
Nah,
because
nah.
it's animated, bro. I can't like.
But it's still lit, bro.
I,
You
but like
got to
Nah,
the
see
scene,
it.
like
You
I
gotta
see a
it.
nigga rip his face off.
gotta
Nigga, it's
see
a
it.
cartoon.
You gotta see it though. You gotta see how they do it.
There's a scene in the new one. He punctured this man's eardrum with his finger. Then he took out his beard hairs, twisted them together, put it inside his inner ear, and sliced it. And then the dude was just wobbling. It's like
Nigga
this
fucked
is
up. His
insane.
equilibrium was done.
It's like
Like,
seeing this in like
who's
stop
thinking of
motion
this?
fucking film of a character.
You gotta
can't-
see it.
I
bro,
can't do
it's,
it. Bro.
it's so good,
I
bro.
can't do it.
It's
bro.
good.
But like Baki, first
You would
of all-
have that reaction. You'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
It's good.
I
It's
can't
good.
do it. bro.
But like basically, like, as an anime, like if it's just a watch, like you just want to watch some fighting, it's very good. The story is not it. It's a new character every other second. The story is about as flimsy as a fucking wet paper towel.
Hey, niggas are definitely pulling up all crazy. It's like,
Pulling up like
He's like, where'd you come from?
every 2 seconds is a new character.
and he's stronger than the last
Yeah,
nigga.
Kushaki Negochi, father of Holocaust.
No type of backstory, just introduce a new guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
That make me mad as fuck,
Every
bro.
8 seconds is something. He fought in the tournament too, but he lost. But he's still dangerous.
He's still stronger than the last nigga.
Remember that last nigga? He ain't got nothing on this nigga.
Well, this nigga has 9 arms.
They flash back and he's just chopping down redwoods with his bare hands.
Bro.
It's just OD.
No, nigga, in one part of the anime,
Niggas
they
punching
brought out a
planets.
random Sasquatch. Like it was a Sasquatch. It was like, he trains with Baki in the forest. One day they will match again.
Yeah, whoever
I'm like, what the fuck?
whoever are the writers and creators for that, they do heavy drugs.
You can tell they just here for the fights.
yeah, they do
And
drugs.
that's all you're there for, the fight. So
Shout out
a
to them.
nice 6.5, 7 out of 10. Just for the fight. Literally just for the fights.
Don't even say it.
Is this the
Don't-
final question?
Don't say it. Just skip it because he's gonna turn red. Don't do it.
It's not.
Oh god.
Apparently it's not you.
Will Lonzo be an all-star this year?
Oh.
No, come on.
Fuck no.
We doing this.
And that's it. And that's the podcast.
Well, hold on.
I'm gonna say yes.
No, hold
The
on.
city
Yo,
of Chicago might hold
listen.
him down.
Yeah, he's about to get held down by Chicago because
No.
Ben's not gonna be an
But listen,
all-star.
Might think about people who aren't gonna play. Kyrie,
Yeah.
Ben. Who else is the Eastern Conference point guard?
Kemba's on the Knicks.
It's not better than Trey Young.
Trae Young. Okay, so you think about you.
Where's
you
Kyle
should-
Lowry?
Trey Young.
he's
Kyle
on the
Lowry's
Heat,
still in the East.
but he's probably the third option on that team right now. He's not gonna get it.
Mm.
And he won't get it over LaMelo.
Yes, the fuck he will.
No, the fuck he won't.
His team's gonna. Yeah, he will.
I don't think he will. I don't think
You crazy?
Neither one of them is getting voted to starters, and there's no way a GM is gonna vote in Lonzo before LaMelo.
Oh, you don't know. You gotta see how that fucking
LaMelo's
LaMelo-
1,000 times better than
LaMelo
him.
gets all these highlights. The kids love LaMelo more than they love Lonzo.
I don't know. I can see Lonzo being
I can't.
making an all-star.
Then your name must be Raymond Charles.
Nah, literally just from like
And think
Lonzo's team is gonna be way more successful.
Yeah.
about- yeah, his-
Based on that, he'll
Way
probably
more
get it.
successful.
That Bulls team is gonna be good.
They're gonna be popular too. Like it's the Chicago Bulls, bro. Like Don't get it fucked up. Like this is the Bulls, nigga. Like
it's time.
Mike,
these niggas been waiting for this since Derrick Rose got hurt the
put
first
it this
time.
way: if it's gonna happen any year,
It's now.
It's now. Because
It's now. He might never. He might never. He might never do it again. But if he does, I would not be shocked.
Just like Jeff Teague's All-Star.
Bradley Beal, he's a shooting guard.
No, but I don't know what the DC requirement.
That nigga I don't know what the fuck Bradley Beal needs to do, but he needs to change his train of
He's not
thought.
gonna get in over Drew Holiday.
Drew hasn't been an All-Star in 10 years, Mike.
I'm not putting Lonzo over Drew. If I
It's
got to
about-
vote between Lonzo and Drew,
He's in Milwaukee.
But Drew Holiday doesn't put up good numbers to be an
Yeah,
All-Star.
bro. Lonzo's
And
gonna
he's
put
not
up,
like a fan favorite.
yeah, bro. Lonzo's on the team. He's playing with fucking Zach LaVine and
Vucevic,
DeMar DeRozan. It's gonna be a fucking highlight every game.
And Vucevic.
Yeah,
Hey.
Boost a bitch.
Respect
I like-
Vucevic.
It's gonna be a good team. They're gonna be really
Put
good.
it this way: if they're,
I don't fuck with Lonzo, but I can't sit here and be like, yeah, no, hell no. No, he's actually has a very good chance.
if there's a year to do it, it's this year. Put it
Yeah.
that way.
You don't think so, Keenan? I think he has a good chance.
I think it'd be good.
But you got there's two All-Stars that are not playing. Or
That's fine.
well, Kyrie and
people that got snubbed last year.
who? Yeah, him.
Drew Holiday,
Drew
Trey Young.
I don't know who you think.
Melo Ball.
Drew Holiday is a playoff player.
Like you're still in like 2015.
Yeah, that nigga is.
What the fuck do y'all think Lonzo? What do y'all?
No,
say?
bro, I'm talking about
it's based
what
on
you-
his
where you think Drew
overall
Holiday
team
is at.
success in the city.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying. You're still in 2015. He's not dunking on niggas no more.
yeah.
We need to see if he gets in over Kemba.
And his
Walker.
wife
That's
is
what we
and his
need.
wife is white.
Bro, I don't know.
Who's the
Kemba,
point guard for Boston?
I don't even know if Kemba's the
Marcus Smart.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder.
He's not making the fucking
I
All-Star.
mean, they got about the same fucking chance.
No, they don't.
Shit. Okay.
He really just hates Lonzo.
That's
I don't
right.
like Lonzo either, but
Oh,
this agenda is wild.
It's
right
not
now.
an agenda. It's the facts. The niggas mid.
What agenda? This is a wild question because I know the answer, but I'm gonna get him riled up.
Hmm.
What's worse, his agenda against Lonzo or Corey's agenda against Lamar?
No, because Lamar.
Corey's
Corey's
agenda
agenda.
against Justin Herbert is the worst now.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
I'm riding
He just
with
thinks
them.
what?
Why?
Got my boys back.
You don't like Justin Herbert?
No, I just don't like how y'all put him over Dak.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Who
half
put him over
record.
deck?
A lot
Everyone
of people
did?
do.
I would.
A lot of people do.
Just this little.
Jay
A
Herbo.
lot of people do.
More swag too. And
He
he
doesn't
don't.
have
All right, now
Swag.
realistically, no. Herbert is not. Realistically,
true.
He is doing more with less
He has.
Wait,
good
you
weapons,
think
though.
Herbert's doing more with less?
than that. Yeah.
You got them receivers fucked up, but okay.
Yeah. Do y'all know who Mike Williams is?
Yeah.
That nigga got.
Nigga, Keenan Allen is always open, and he got Austin
That's what I
Eckler.
said.
Who he getting the ball to?
Austin Eckler, nigga.
Austin Eckler still gets it done.
Austin Eckler.
Is that nigga? Zeke
Yeah, he's
Elliott?
fine,
Zeke
actually.
Elliott?
Huh?
They got two dual running backs they're leading the league in rushing right now. They got the best receiving core in the league.
And the
Yeah.
Chargers are right there with him.
The Chargers are good too,
The Chargers are good, but
offensively.
no, if you look at Dak, is just like he's a lot more efficient. Like he'll finish a game.
Fucking
19
25
for
or 30.
23,
Yeah.
but he'll only have like 197 yards and like one touchdown.
Plays
It's like,
baseball.
wow, he's so like it's cool, but
He's got
Herbert's slinging meat.
Yeah.
But also when Dak has those stats, fucking Tony
Dude.
Pollard got
Fucking
13
80 yards.
touches for 97 yards. Zeke got 120 yards. So it's like the whole offense is
Mhm.
definitely producing, and Deke is just Dak is just doing his job. He's hitting open receivers. He's playing smart, and he's just handing the
He's
ball
playing
off.
within himself,
He's,
which
he's
is-
play actioning, and then but Justin Herbert
He
is
doesn't
just
throw too many picks.
slinging that shit.
That's good
But
quarterback play.
Justin's just throwing it a lot more. Like he said, he got less. So I don't know. But yeah, Lamar is proving a lot of people wrong. I see why Corey says what he does say about Lamar, just because he doesn't feel like throwing isn't his best skill, and you're a quarterback, and he feels like you can't be he feels like you can't be an elite quarterback if the throwing isn't your best skill, and I understand that.
I
But-
understand that,
but
I get it, but Lamar is so different, and he's such an athlete that he's able to do a
I'm
lot of
agreeing
things
with
that a
you.
lot of niggas can't do.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying that Corey's agenda against Lamar Jackson is way worse because Lamar Jackson is an MVP and Lonzo Ball just got sneakers. Who gives a fuck? Why are we even doing this? Duh. And that's been the podcast. And it's
That's
been
it.
the greatest
Lonzo
podcast.
just got sneakers.
What the fuck do we got besides some ugly ass shoes?
Also, fuck you, Army. For you see a little comment about me buying the big baller lifestyle shoes.
If you buy
Did
those
you?
nut ass shoes,
No, I ain't buying
those
shit.
shits are ugly as fuck.
I wouldn't be surprised. You're gonna get the all red ones.
They look like fucking. What are the?
Alexander.
Alex-
Yes, they literally like.
Yeah, with some
some.
spray
Knock
paint.
off.
McQueens are
McQueen.
bad too. I don't
That's
even like
what they look
McQueens.
like.
And
They
they're
look
ugly
exactly
too.
Except for they got the big ass, big baller.
Yeah.
brand logo on the side.
$895. Yo, fuck off. I hate him so much. Ugh,
But
can't stand him. I can't fucking stand him.
no, because the only reason the price tag isn't what gets me. Whatever price tag, because there's designer shoes that you pay the same amount for. So whatever.
Not me.
Not me.
Not you, but like the price, whatever the price tag. yeah.
And the shoes melt when you put them on.
Yeah,
All right.
I know. I just go by the last shoes.
well, let's hope they made them better.
I would hope. But, I mean, trusting that nigga is like trusting a thief.
What has Lamar stole from you?
He stole my time.
Stop hating black people, Mike.
All right.
Stop hating black people.
Stop hating black
Stop
people.
hating niggas, Mike.
It is so, like my girl Angie. Oh, I forgot. I think Angela Stone. Somebody said there are some black people that I definitely do not want to align with.
Yeah.
And he's one of those niggas. And that's been the podcast, guys. You already know what the fuck is going on. The greatest podcast in there. World.
Whispering shit.
You know. Oh, you already know what you got to do, man. Hit us up on all the socials and all that. You know. Find us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, the NTSpod. You know, make sure you we posting these reels and these clips and all that and these visuals. Subscribe to the YouTube. We almost got 100 subscribers.
Yeah, we do. We're at 99.
We're at 99 subscribers.
And people are actually watching.
People are watching these bad boys, and I mean,
It's
the
MJ.
way our boy Mike MJ is fucking hooking up these visuals. You know what I'm saying? Hooking up these visuals. I mean, why wouldn't you watch? But you need to watch. You know what I'm saying? You got to help the algorithms and misms and such.
The
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No,
So,
we're dead ass stuck at 99.
We're at
followers,
99.
subscribers. I'm sorry.
We was at 98 like earlier today or yesterday. So
Word.
people are subscribing. So subscribe to the YouTube, man. It's
I'm gonna
really
stay
good.
on
Like
power.
I know a lot of you guys have been clamoring for the visuals, and you know what? The visuals are back, so you can enjoy that where you're, when you're at work or when you're driving, but don't watch while you drive.
Yeah. Treat you like the Raiders stadium.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Be racist.
No, that
Um,
shit's crazy.
Insane.
All that good stuff, and then on the socials, we're posting clips and all that. Make sure it's really important, guys, that you share these tweets, share these clips, maybe you share them around, get involved, tell one more friend and tell one more friend and tell one more friend again. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we spread it around because, you guys are listeners. I just berated one of you listener niggas really bad just now, but you still don't know ball, but I still appreciate you for listening. And I want you and the rest of our listeners to just share us around it, man, so we can grow this thing. That's it. I don't know what else to say. Anybody else got anything to say?
I got nothing.
Nada.
Good.
All right, all right, guys. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, NTS family. We will see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Peace out.
Shout out the Dodgers. I seen they won. Tied up 2-2. Get it.